All right, ladies and gentlemen, just about ready to get started here for an awesome evening of Horizon Zero Dawn. I am over the moon. Let me tell you, first things first, welcome to Bauer Kills Arsenal live stream on a Friday night. Thank you for taking the time to hang out with me here tonight. I haven't played this game in a week, and life don't feel right. I am ready to get back with my boo, ALOY, who is becoming one of my favorite video game characters in recent memory. I love her. I did take the time to look at the new Horizon Zero Dawn Forbidden West footage, and oh my god. Wow. Now, I did learn that the Seamus wannabe looking guy is a good guy. Okay, so do I regret maybe having a little bit of a spoiler for this game that I'm playing through right now? Absolutely not. Because my goodness, was that gameplay something else. I lost my mind. I lost my mind. Suddenly, I could care less about robot dinosaurs. Don't care. Don't care if the story behind how they came to be is the most cringy thing in the world. I don't care. They're awesome. This game has totally flipped me, man, on top of my head. And I have all of you guys to thank for pushing me to play this game. A game that I, just constantly pushed away and said, hey, the concept's ridiculous. It's stupid. I'm glad you guys all like it, but I want nothing to do with it. I got too many games to play. No. The word that just keeps knocking around in this head of mine is masterpiece. Masterpiece. Frickin' masterpiece. Now, to be fair, I'm only 20 hours in. But I just ended my last session with the Denver Broncos stadium. I'm a Denver Broncos fan. Didn't need that to be, in the game for it to be as amazing as I think it is thus far. But it certainly didn't hurt either. So I want to say to everybody, happy Memorial Day weekend. We got an old school Denver Broncos glass here that my wife picked up for me probably about a decade ago. And I'm ready to drink some brewskis, play some Horizon, and have a good start to this weekend. Cheers to you, Swasti. Thanks for hopping in tonight. Frank Yeager, as always, man. Thank you as well for coming in. You guys might notice I'm doing a little bit different thing here with instead of Bauer Babble, it just says ranting and raving. I'm just kind of messing around with my templates a little bit because, hey, I started them last year and I haven't really messed with them since, and they kind of look sad. So I got some optimization to do, but I'm going to be streaming a whole lot more because I need to be playing some Horizon. It just has to happen. So here's what we're going to do. Oh God, I can't tell you guys how good it feels to just be able to scroll over to Horizon Zero Dawn for the first time in over a week and just press that X button. I seem to recall this happened before, and I think it also happened to me when I had a beer or two. Happy Memorial Day weekend, Harbo11. Thanks for hopping in, man. Good to see you too. I just spit all over my computer because I just took a sip there. I don't know if you guys saw that. It was like a meteor shower, but saliva. So it might help if I put the game in. So let's go ahead and do that and get started here tonight. Thank you guys for taking the time to hop in. Let me know what you're doing. If you guys have plans for this weekend and what all's going on. Hopefully everyone out there is healthy and safe and all that good stuff. And I'm going to get my fat bum off the frickin' chair now and put this game in. Damn, it feels good to be a gangster. All right, so I'm going to do my traditional thing here, guys. Before I get started, I'm going to say a word or two about the other games that I'm playing here right quick. Just a quick word or two. Don't worry. I'm going to be JFKing dinosaur robots in a minute. Yeah, okay, I'm good. There's my controller. So let's pop back over here, guys. This game is like a 9 to a 9.5. It's awesome. Can't say enough about it. I'll talk about it another time. It's got this real weird title, and you might think it's this crazy niche JRP. Nope, it's not. It's just a phenomenal game. I'm going to have a video coming out on that. Getting close to the end. I finally beat Ghost of Tsushima, which was beautiful, wonderful. The Surge 2 I picked up on sale, and it's randomly excellent. I might play a little bit of that here on stream at some point too, because there's nothing quite like playing a budget title and watching as the developers who don't have the same level of resources still manage to make a game that stands with the best of them in the genre, more than the sum of its parts. Absolutely adored, and the Surge 2 is a great example of that in the Souls genre, or the Dark Souls-like genre. But that's enough of this. Seriously, let's get into this and start playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. The last that I can recall, I was in the Denver Broncos stadium, marking people for draft picks, and I think I got to go somewhere. But if you guys recall, I don't really remember that stream very much. I just remember drinking cab and hating myself in the morning as I shot my judgment video. Let me make sure that we got good settings here. If you guys are having any types of issues hearing the game, if you're having any types of issues hearing me, just let me know. Otherwise, we're going to play some Horizon tonight for a couple of hours, and we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. So thank you guys again for taking the time. My lighting's all jacked up. I got the ghetto stool going here. I'm not at a desk. I'm on a stool because I'm too lazy to put this mofo together, which I bought 6 months ago. That's like the pinnacle of laziness right there. Let me check here our settings, make sure that you guys can hear me well and you can hear the game well. Audio 60, 60, 70. Yep. That works. We'll drop all of this down to 50. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's do this. The City of the Sun, go to Meridian. All right, so shit's getting real right off the bat. We're going to make it to Meridian tonight for the first time, and we're going to see what's going on. My goodness. Just walking for those 2 seconds just made me happier than I've been all week. Except for when I see my kids. Should probably lead with that instead of what I just led with. That's how you start a game. That is indeed how you start a game, Swasty. Yes, it is. And maybe I'll start 4 or 5 times over tonight. I don't know. I am drinking responsibly tonight. I am drinking beer. It just happens to be 10%, 10% or higher. So it's going to get interesting over the next couple of hours, but that's why we're here. So I'm only about 4,130 footsteps away from my destination, and I'm not going to lie, I don't care at all. I cannot wait to just get into fights on the way and just whatever happens to roll up on me, whether it's some beautiful landscape or vista or this mofo up here on the left who I'm not trying to hide my intentions here. I'm just trying to murk. And I don't think you could really start off a session any better than that. I mean, I literally said I was going to be JFKing things, and that's what I just did to start the session. 2 crits, ton of XP. I'm feeling it, man. In more ways than one. So how you guys doing with the audio? You able to hear you guys able to hear the game as well as my voice okay? I've been picking up on a lot of my live streams. My voice doesn't come through as strongly. This mic is supposed to be a good mic, but I've had nothing but issues with it, to be honest with you. We need boars. We need boars. Let's do this. Oh, wait, I don't have my... Man, I thought I had my arrow out. I was going to look all cool in slow motion. Itch. Oh, right in the booty. All right. We'll guess I'll use the spear. I do like that arrow's sticking right out of his O-ring, though. That's a nice little touch by the developer. All right, let's do it cinematic style. Ready? Fade away. Penny Hardaway style. Dear Lord, 1992 called. Looks like I need a Thames ring.
Should have brought a cart.
Oh, don't start with this again now. I definitely need that boar bone, so let's see what I can get rid of. At least I got that skill that allow me to get some additional metal shards. Definitely down with that. Game sound is low. Okay, well then maybe I'll crank up the game sound a little bit here. Thanks for letting me know. Settings, audio, music up. We'll pop this up to 70% each. Let me know how that goes, Swasey. Thanks for letting me know. And we'll go ahead here and we'll get rid of some of these resources, break them down, free up some space. Definitely not getting rid of my Bellowback stuff because I've had a whole lot of fun bringing those together. Let's see if there's anything I can just straight up increase my capacity on. Yeah, no, nothing yet. I think one of these, my resource satchel, I need some boar stuff. 2 boar bones, and I got one of them sitting there in front of my face that I can't pick up. So, I mean, look at all these treasure boxes that I still can't pick up because I gotta make room. All right. What do I want to get rid of? Fast travel packs? No, I should probably hold on to them, even though I think I've used like 2 of them. I think I've used 2 fast travel packs, and I know I keep saying it, guys, but I love this idea of ink ribbons for travel. It's essentially what they are. Shock wax root. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, we're going to drop that. I threw it on the ground. All right. Rich meat. Looks like I got plenty of blaze. Get rid of a scrapper lens. Looks like I already have a couple stacks of scrapper lenses, so let's pick up this boar bone. There we go. All right. So I'm wondering what I'm going to come across here as I make my way over to the story, main story issue. Let me know here if the game sounds a little bit better for you. But my goodness, dude, ALOY is just... Dude, when I was watching that Forbidden West stuff, I was like, oh my God, I love her so much. I was like swooning over her. My wife was like, what are you doing? And I'm like, just admiring this character. She's like, look at me. I'm like, what? She's like, calm down. Okay, I will. But in all seriousness, the expressions on PS5, man, are like on another level. I mean, I think they're really good in this game. Somebody on the last stream mentioned they thought they were a little bit odd when you're talking to NPCs, and I noticed that as well. It's with the NPCs, not as much with the main NPCs and the main characters in the game, where those expressions are so realistic. Like, it blows my mind, honestly, how great of a job they've done with those. But it looks like they've taken it to even another level with that PlayStation 5 technology, which is good to see. I saw there's a whole bunch of hoopla about people like, oh, it's not 60 frames per second. I don't care. Like, I mean, when a game looks that good and plays that smoothly, am I getting spoiled for 60 frames per second? You better believe it. But just the fact that they showed it off at 30 frames per second and people expect it to be in 30 frames, that's not going to change the fact that I will have it on day one. 20 hours into the game, I don't even know the story. I'm level 18 and I'm already freaking losing my mind over the sequel. By the way, yeah, Raccoon, you die. Die! I've got something really creative for my video where I'm going to literally eat crow. Maybe not literally, but you'll get it when the video comes out. I've already got plans for that. Oh, what do we got up here? Is this another Fire Bellowback? That's a corrupted Fire Bellowback at level 23. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a shot. Call it the alcohol. But I'm going to try to kill this guy. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we can craft up. I really love this crafting system. I know it's very Last of Us-esque, but it's really well implemented in this game. There we go. Get those freeze bombs going. Yeah, there we go. It's so satisfying to just like roll through and just hold down X and watch everything get full. See, these guys are level 18s. Okay. Translation, they're not going to mess around. In the booty. Holy Lord. That took off like all of my health. Okay, that might not be the best idea. Whoa. Calm down, man. You want to go, son? All right, well, I took one of them down. That's okay. I'm in the bushes. You can't see me. And that took me to level... ow. Ah! Took me up to level 19. All right, let's move a little bit slower this time. Not get quite so cocky. How's that game sound coming through there, Swasti? Pick up a corrupted charger. That's a lot of resources right there. I will take it. I will say the AI is becoming a little bit more abusable. Just a little bit. I'm wondering if this fire bellowback could... I bet you could one-shot me. I light the track here. Okay. So I'm trying to remember what the specific weakness here is of this fire bellowback. I think it's underneath. It'd be really helpful if I could override these ramps. I shall dub thee Mark Bulger. That's an NFL reference from like 2002 for those of you out there who aren't football nerds like myself. Let's see if I can hit that canister. Looks like I can hit that canister. Blow up and die. Huh? Ooh. Might be time to get out of here. Maybe. Oh dear God. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, hi! In the booty! Oh, I couldn't crit hit him there. Where's the crit? There we go. Still giving me some trouble, but that is A-okay. Oh, I missed. He tried to kick me. I mean, just the level of variety in fighting these enemies is just something else, man. Use that rock to my advantage. Dear Lord. If I remember correctly, I gotta hit three of those heavy shots to bring him down. Let's see if we can't craft up a fire resistance potion, because that's going to be kind of necessary here. So we can craft up one health potion, a health boost potion, fire potion. There we go. Let me craft up a few of them too. There we go. All 6 of them. Let's just fully stock ourselves up. We don't know what we're going to run into tonight. We just know it's going to be hectic as fuck. Doing a lot of singing tonight, guys. I got my B-U-Z-Z on. Oh, yeah. All right. Perfecto. Awesome, man. Thanks for letting me know. So, finally... After roughly 1 year, I've figured out, finally, the first time I've ever gotten good audio. All right, so I'm going to hit up just a full health potion here. I feel like I'm going to need it. Use up some of those resources, too. That's something else I really dig about this game, is that I feel like I'm making use out of all the stuff that I'm picking up. It doesn't really It really doesn't feel like, oh my good God. You know what, buddy? There it is. There it is. I need to take off some of this armor, though. I don't think I've ever managed to take off this giant pouch on his back. Let's hit an electrical trap, because that seems to do a lot more damage to them than you might expect. Holy crap, is there another ram over there? Mark Bolger, take it easy there, buddy. Drop another. Oh, I love the use of traps in this game. It's so freaking satisfying. Uh-oh. Get out of there. Get out of there. All right. I think it's time for some more freeze bombs. What do you guys think? Freeze bombs, man, the way that they work in this game is just awesome. Uh-oh. Glad I crafted up that potion. The combat in this game is so good. It's so good. You all know it. You guys have known it for 4 years. Here I am. Hey guys, did you know that the combat in this game is pretty good? You think? Oh man, Noob Central over here. It's alright. Still gonna lose my mind. A little bit late to the party, but geez, that right there should be this Carja slingshot should be used as part of a DUI test. If someone's out driving, just have a portable version of this game. Be like, hit this bellow back with it. I would have failed if that last shot was any indication, but I would never drink and drive, so holy mother of Lord. I just got 2,105 experience points, plus 5,000 for a quest, apparently. Let's see if we get anything cool here. We get a bellow back lens. I'll take it. Metal shards, metal burn, and some blaze, which is always a good thing to me. Thank you guys again for spending the night here with me on a Memorial Day weekend. Excuse me. Starting to get the hickers. So that wasn't nearly as challenging as I thought it might be. So that's a good test of... ooh. Here I'm trying to pick up a hologram. Chocolate box log. Let's see what we got here. The latest meaningful conversation on Chocolate Box. Was this the love connection moment you'll tell your grandkids about? Yes, I think I will tell my grandkids about the time I played Horizon Zero Dawn in public and how much I loved it. And also use it as a lesson on not judging things by their appearances, which is something you think I would have learned prior to this age of mine. But I digress. Serafina says, hey. Laura says, hey, how's it going? Fine, bored though. Yeah, I can't do that. I can't do it, guys. I can't. I'll save all that stuff for later. What I am going to do, however, is crack a brewski. And I'm going to pour it in my Broncos glass. So while I'm doing that, Jaeger and Harbo and Swasti, how's everyone doing tonight, man? I know I've asked that a bunch, but... I just want to say a quick word while I'm pouring this brewski to any veterans out there. God bless anybody throughout time who's ever fought for us, for our freedoms, man, all the way back to the Revolutionary War. Memorial Day is no joke, man. It's good to have off for sure. I'm going to make total use of that. Cheers. Look at how noobish I am, guys. You think... Look at that level of head. That's just sad. I've lost my way. I've lost my skills, guys, in my old age. So let me know how you guys are doing, and I will drink this head. This won't be pleasant. Actually, it was quite pleasant. Frank Yeager says, I've died there a few times. All right, man. That makes me feel good. Knowing, you're one of the few gamers whose opinions and skill sets I legitimately respect and care about. That makes me feel good, man. I don't know. I'm feeling it, man. I've been waiting all week to play. I've had a rough week at work, which is why I wasn't able to get a video out this week. To be fair, I did have a couple of times I could have probably popped some footage out and started editing down, but I just got lazy and just really wasn't in the mood, man, after, 12-hour work days and putting the kids down. I wanted to spend some time with the wifey and just hang out and access Vantage Cache. So what's a Vantage? So I can't remember, but Jaeger, you're the one who led me to the Denver Broncos, my first Vantage point in the entire game, where I died like 9 times trying to climb. But I thought it was a Vantage point. This is probably, oh, look at that. Yo, look at that. Access Vantage Cache. Sterling Malkeet Amphitheater. Let's play the, oh, let's get some audio.
The Pocket Shit Storm Tour, Day 5. Gray swarms open for Turtle Smash the night IOD.
Ooh, it got dark real quick.
Anyway, I was 15 years old. When I woke in the hospital, 2 days later.
Yo, it's a concert.
Face was the first thing I saw.
This is so cool, man. Like this game is doing so many things I wasn't expecting going in. I just thought it was going to be like, oh, you might see like, a subway station every once in a while, and you might see, some bland scenery. Like the way that this is tied back to our real world, and the way that it kind of, it doesn't look like they've just thrown moss on stuff. It looks like this is hundreds of years later, and it feels like the way the environment looks feels earned. There are a lot of games that, when they try to do kind of this like, oh, humanity has fallen and nature has taken over. There's no real rhyme or reason to it. You can tell it's just like, level design. My God, look at the freaking trees, man. I mean, this game's converting me to being a hippie. Here I am just like, I really like those trees. I just find myself walking around just staring at things and not really wanting to sprint. I'm 3,315 meters or footsteps or whatever it is away from anything else, and all I want to do is just walk and look around and just spend time in this world and just exist in it. That's indicative of next level world design, world building. Final Fantasy XIV is an amazing example of that. And by the way, I will be returning to that here, I think sometime in the next month or two, because I got Endwalker coming out. So if you guys want to see me stream some Final Fantasy XIV, let me know. I will certainly do that. But for right now, I'm just going to murk this bellow back and wreck face. Let's get that third one in, Aloy. Knock him down. There we go. So I'm starting to learn that those crit hits don't have to come right off the bat. You can just kind of like focus up on them. And I really want to knock off one of those. There we go. You gotta be careful here. I'm getting a little greedy. Look at that health bar of mine. Let's walk it back a little bit. This game keeps you honest, too. I got to be honest with you. Look at me using the same word over and over. Guys, the game's going to keep me honest. Let me be honest. But in all sincerity, like, I really like how this title keeps you on your toes. You're just constantly forced to, make use of everything you're picking up. Better watch for machines through the trees, she says. So, a lot of games there's kind of like overloot. You're looting, X, Y, and Z over and over and over, but you're never really finding a use for those things. And in this game, I feel like I'm always finding a use for the things that I'm picking up. Even if, one of my biggest pet peeves is never having a big enough satchel, I still feel like everything I'm picking up is valuable, which makes it kind of meaningful to do at least that inventory. Is that? Ooh. What was that? What did I just see? I just got kind of that T-Rex from Jurassic Park feeling where the snow fell off the tree there, and I felt a rumble in my controller, and I'm just wondering what's going on. I hear a machine. I see things going on over there. I got to kill this. I got to kill the spore. Hopefully, I can kill this spore and get a bone, because if I can, then I can get. I can expand this pouch here a little bit. There we go, poor bone. Oh, and hello, Sawtooth. How you doing? I got 4 skill points. I should probably spend those here shortly. So let's hop into our carry capacity and finally upgrade this resource satchel just a little bit. All right, so now I need 1 boar skin. I think I had a boar skin and I dropped it not too long ago. I dropped it to make room for something else because it's like, oh, I need the bones. This sawtooth just turned around and looked at me dead in the eye. And now he's coming over this way. Which is fine. I'm not, you guys can tell I'm not really worried about it. So I wonder if I can just sneak up right behind him and drop him. Let's see. I guess we could override him. I want to see if I can mount him here. I think I might be able to mount him. That'd be just ridiculous if I could mount an enemy of this size. Okay, I was going to say like a black hole in the universe would open because it could not contain that level of awesome. So that makes sense to me. But this is free XP. So I don't know if I just want to walk away here. I mean, when you get up and you look at the enemy design and the way that Guerrilla Games have kind of just put these character these enemy designs together, they're just, man, they're just the level of creativity, you know, the level of creativity and just having this cohesive vision and then just executing on it. It's time to take you out in the face. Come on, buddy. There we go. Bitch. Get that, oh boy, I forgot these guys take a lot more to take down sometimes. I mean, this spear ability to just knock them down is kind of OP, but I don't really mind because it's so satisfying to land a heavy shot. I mean, it's just child's play. I like how when they're on the ground, there's always an animation for whether they're just kind of hanging out in nature, you know, interacting with one. Whoa, what just lit me up? What was that? Oh, it's another sawtooth. Hello. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy, I got cocky. I shouldn't have gotten cocky. I did. Oh boy. This is intense. All right, let's calm it down here a little bit and see if I can't craft up a health potion because it's been a while since I died. Ooh, I got enough for 1 health potion. It's not even a full health potion, but that is okay by me. Let's create job. Job has been created. Do you want to make this job your active quest now? No, I want to get to Meridian tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That's where I want to go. I want to get to Meridian, and then I want to figure out what this whole thing is all about. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go right into my inventory. Ooh, I got treasure boxes. Actually, let me see if I got health stuff in here. Nope. Well, I can now at least pick all this stuff up. Wire, grazer lenses, blaze, ridgewood, because I don't got enough of that. More ridgewood, wire, ridgewood. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of ridgewood in this game, but there's something called ridgewood. Okay, outfit weave. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Charger lens, weapon coil. I was kind of hoping that I would have maybe left behind. Oh, I don't know. A health potion. It looks like I took all the good stuff. But that's fine. I got plenty of space here. So guys, again, seriously, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me. I know I'm probably being a bit obnoxious tonight and a little bit different than normal because I have a blast. Speaking of which, allow me to say cheers. Cheers to you guys. So yeah, 3 days off from work, man. I'm pumped. I'm ready. I'm going to be playing some games. I think I'm going to stream this a bit. Here's the thing. Well, let's fight this sawtooth here first, and then we'll talk. Let's see, traps and potions. Yeah, let's use this bad boy. Oh, I can't use it. So they allow you to kind of pause the game to go into craft, right? To craft your stuff if you want to essentially pause the game instead of doing it, you know, Last of Us style with that crafting system. But it doesn't look like they allow you to use those from this menu, which is actually kind of smart. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, I was able to get there. I was able to get there in time. That sawtooth is just angry. Dude, what? Why are you so mad? Calm down! Oh, guys, I think I'm going down, man. Will you freaking fall over, please? Yo, this guy just... Oh! Maybe if I throw a rock. Or apparently maybe if I take oh, there it is. Oh yeah, now you're gonna go down. I see how it is, Sawtooth. You're gonna throw a little salt in the wound like that Turkish chef on YouTube who does this when he salts all of his food. You guys ever see that guy? His salt always falls down his arm. It's disgusting. But wow, they're really gonna start me all the way back here at the Access Vantage cache, huh? All right. Well, I kind of asked for that. I'm not going to lie. I got smoked because I got overconfident by clearing out that corrupted zone. So let's start small. Let's get back to it by killing some rabbits. Yeah. So like I was saying, the game keeps you honest. Good example of that there. Just, the good news, I guess, though, is that I got these boars to respawn, so I can take advantage of that. Unless, yeah, don't tell me that all the stuff that I did before wasn't just to. Well, that's a good lesson right there. So apparently everything you do up to the point where it takes you back to, yeah. None of that counted. Didn't get my materials, didn't get my experience points. I gotta be honest with you. That doesn't bother me in the least. You know, when I say that I like something, I mean it. So let's get this going here. So it's like, man, you can't see. So if I move this back this way, check out my Shadowbringers thing in the background. This dude is the man, okay? There's stuff I wish I could show off here during the stream, and until I get set up, it's not going to be as... Here's my lights. There's one, and I got this one back here that's just kind of like, hey, what's going on? I got a lot to work on, guys, with some things. So that there is a really good... I told you guys going to talk to you here for a minute, so let me talk to you for a minute. A lot of gamers would be upset by what just played out. Oh, you mean I don't get to keep all the stuff that I got by being a douchebag and just running around? And yeah, I mean, there should be a penalty when you die. I mean, I'm not happy I went that far back, but at the same time, I'm not upset about it. That's how games used to be. Don't get me going, Guerrilla Games, on how easy games have become these days. I know I actually really like that. So I'm going to take this board out. I'm going to re-upgrade the satchel, and then I'm just going to take my time and not get cocky. I don't mind that at all. I like that death has a consequence in this game. That was one of my biggest drawbacks. Well, maybe not biggest, but let's get this. Let's see if this is a little bit better. All right. I think that's good. So I got to get this just right, or else it's like in front of the TV, because my TV's right over here, obviously. But no, in Ghost of Tsushima, man, if you die, there's like you just spawn like over there, right over there, and then you just come back, and there's I'm kind of getting. No, this is like. There we go. Maybe that's a little bit better. Kind of getting sick of that mentality, man, that there should be no consequence when you die. I like having a consequence, right? With the exception of a few games like your Dark Souls and that kind of thing. That's always, it seems like that's always what developers do these days to keep gamers from getting quote unquote frustrated. But no, I actually really like that. Okay, there are 2 boars here now, so let's see, boar skin, which I definitely need. I gotta make some more room here for for resources, but if I can get a bone off of this one, if I can get a bone off of this guy, I can head back and get that skin. I could actually end up getting 2 upgrades here. Give me a bone. Getting shot at here. No bone. Okay. So I'm still learning, because I've been using my spear so damn much, learning how to shoot off armor parts and stuff. I haven't really gotten good at that at all. Apparently you can just break these enemies down, and I loved in that, I absolutely adored in that frickin' that Forbidden West gameplay when they took off that tusk, that elephant. They took down that tusk, and she picked up a heavy weapon that had fallen off of it. That was beastly. Absolutely loved it. So this is going to be a little bit more challenging now, because I need this boar skin, because that'll at least allow me to, once I do get that bone and expand my satchel here, that'll at least allow me to upgrade a second time once I do get that bone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop off these. What did I do last night, guys? Or last time? I got rid of the scrapper lenses, I think. Grazer lens, Shellwalker lens, Sawtooth lens. I mean, God knows I got plenty of wires. So I know from the last time we used these treasure boxes on my last run, we know that there's plenty of wires in there, so I could probably drop both of those right now if I wanted to. But I'm just interested right now in this boar skin, and then I got to pick up that boar bone on my way over to Meridian here. So let's continue along the way, and I'll definitely be a little bit more careful of the sawtooths this time around. They're level 15. Took down a 23, got a little bit too cocky, and look what happened. I got smoked. Take this raccoon down, see if there's anything there. Now just pick up the 45. Fatty meat's not bad. I guess I could do some crafting here, so let's craft up. No, I'm good. Looks like I'm good. Should at least give me the ability here to craft up some health potions. Yep. Maybe not a full, but health boost will be good. That's been really helpful for me. But yeah, just again, the idea or just utilization of everything that you're picking up in the game world. Everything feels necessary, even though there's so much to pick up at any given time. It's all going to good use and good practical use, and I love that. Might help if I switched over to the game. Sorry about that. I just got some striders over there. Not really worried about taking them out. I just want to focus on. Okay, there's a boar. There's a boar, and there are 2 fire bellowbacks. So I need to be real careful here. Oh, are you telling me that boar saw me? Come on, man. Yeah, he's just gonna die at that fire bellowback's feet. No big deal. Here's another boar over here. So this is a good place, a good direction to have chosen. I tried that. Yeah, right. All right, this is going to get intense here. Let's hit a fire potion. Take him down. There we go. I wonder if I can get 2 shots in before I need to do a critical. Did I aggro the other one? I did. All right. It is not. Oh, probably shouldn't use fire on the fire bellowbacks. It's probably not the best idea I've ever had. I like when you're running. You're running in a direction and they're firing long range at you. See, when I talked a little bit earlier about you can abuse the AI, I just blatantly did that. I kind of wish they'd just pursue you to the ends of the earth, but not a big deal. But I love that they kind of like aim ahead of you. The AI does a really good job of hitting you from a distance if you're not zigzagging and pressing circle in Madden, you know, or your right analog stick to juke it up. That was just the worst approach I think anybody could have ever taken. I just walked right up to him and was like, "What up?" know something's going on, right? Calm down. I keep forgetting that I can override these guys. Alright. Time to stop messing around now. Time to start showcasing my ability as a 35-year-old gamer who spent 32 years playing games and being real productive at life. Time to get out of there, Aloy. Get out of there. Get out of there. Oh, he's down again. All right. All right, so there's one down. That was just, again, another awful shot. Look into my eyes while I stare at you. It's one of my favorite lines in any game. That's in Borderlands 2, I think. Psychos. First time I heard that, I just lost my mind laughing. I couldn't stop laughing. Look into my eyes while I stare at you. All right. Let's took both of them down, and now I got to go find that boar that ran away roughly 20 minutes ago. That's what the damn focus is for, Bauer. Oh, happy days. It got caught up in friendly fire. You will get caught up in the crossfire. 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 There was a commercial in like 1990 for a game called Crossfire. It had like this little orange like center piece, and or like you would shoot it and try to get it over the other person's side. It was freaking epic. So a lot of these references, not many of you guys will probably understand, but that is a-okay. Let's move this back a little bit. There we go. Let's see if we get a boar bone. And we didn't, because of course we didn't. Tell you what though, man, when I get this boar bone, it's going to be cause for celebration. Because that will give me essentially 2 upgrades of this resource pouch, and I won't have to worry much about clearing space, at least for the next, I don't know, 5 minutes of picking stuff up. I probably should spend more time, though. Yeah, I probably should spend a little bit more time picking up medicinal stuff for my pouch, because I really haven't done a really good job of that. So I think we're coming back to where those sawtooths were last time. I took down one of them, but yeah, I can hear him. There's one right over there. He's walking right towards me, of course. All right, let's focus up. Let's focus up, Bauer. Okay. Okay. I think the path forward has got to be override one of them. And let them take each other out, and then take out the remnants here. So let's come on, come on, come on. Don't let them see you, buddy. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, I didn't know that they'll just sit there and let you override them if you start the sequence. I thought it was you got to remain stealth while you're doing it. So that's what I should have done the first time. Yeah, I love that they're only level 15, and they killed me while I was level 19. There we go. Hopefully I don't aggro my my friendly one. I've accidentally hit him with shock. Oh! Oh! Oh, you're supposed to be fighting the other dude, buddy. Ooh. Get a silent strike in on this guy. Oh, no. Are they both coming after me now? Oh, my dear God, they're both coming after me. Yo! Calm down. I thought I had overridden both of you guys. Oh, just abuse the AI. Just run this way. Squat. Yeah. God, it's so cheap. That's so cheap. Yeah, that to me, and look at night setting, man, with the fireflies coming out and everything. It's beautiful, but that's something I got to comment on negatively. You can totally abuse the AI out in the open world, and it's blatant. I'd be much more okay with it if that other Sawtooth up there, if he got all his health back when he went back over there, but he's not. Let's see how bad this gets. Let's see if he'll keep. So it looks like they do have boundaries. So let's see if he just turns around and goes back. It's like he can't go past that invisible line, huh? Yeah. And I get it. I understand from a game design perspective why they went that route, especially back 4 years ago in 2017. But, you know, I'd like to have seen them get their health back at least. That would have been a little bit nicer, but that's all good. It's all good. I'm going to drop some electrical traps over here. 2 of them to be precise.
Stay down.
I guess I could have overridden them there. Oh, I didn't know I could get hit during the... Oh, dear Lord. Yeah, I did not know I could get hit as well during the... So yeah, see, they're stuck. They're just stuck right there in that boundary, and then they just run back. Yeah, that's a shame. That's definitely extremely abusable. This guy's only got a quarter of his health left, so I can just sit here and peter away at his health if I wanted to. Right. So he'll turn around like he's going to do something, but we know he can't get past this boundary here, so he can just sit here and just drop him. Yeah, that's a shame. See. It's almost like Mr. X in a save room. You know, you go into the save room and he can't do anything. He just walks up to the edge of it like he's going to do something, but then he doesn't do anything. That's a shame. It's not the end of the world, but definitely something CA runs back. Yeah, it's definitely something you gotta note. When he comes back and ooh, look at that. See, he can't go past right there. He's stuck in that invisible wall, which is right over here by these 2 red things. So we'll bait out his attack and just... I mean, this isn't how I want to play, but I do want to kind of take this thought exercise through and just kind of show how it could be abused by players. I hope that they remedy this with Forbidden West. You know, that they... I mean, it seems like the ecosystem and the world design is on another level in that, if that's any indication... what we saw yesterday in that state of play. So I also got to figure out what parts of these sawtooths I can drop. Right? Okay, there we go. On the shoulder, I guess. I got to get better at taking off armor pieces. Yeah, see how they're... I'm not even afraid because I know he can't... Oh, I guess he... Yeah, he's... Right, these 2 right here. He can't go past it. And again, I guess from from a design standpoint, I completely understand why they do that. But if any player gets to a certain area and figures out where those barriers are, you can just without fear, just easily proceed and totally take advantage of that. But it is what it is. All right. Like that there's a little bit of snow here, slowly but surely starting to make an appearance. Get the moon back there doing its thing, hanging out. $835. Oh, another boar. All right, let's get that bone. Get there. Gotta get that bone. Give me a bone. Will you just give me a bone? My God, all I want in life is a boar bone. Oh, that's the only thing I want. I got it on my first playthrough, got all cocky, got smoked by those saber-tooths last time, and is there a third one over here? Is that a shellback? Looks like that's a shellback. A shell walker, yeah. 2 of them. Oh, I definitely don't want to mess with 2 of those. So I'm going to stay over here. Look for, look for a campfire, get myself saved up. What do we got up here? Just watchers. Yeah, no big deal. Get myself to a save point so I get a checkpoint logged and then can move on from there. Let's see what we got up here. Just a watcher, yep. Running on empty. Oh, that's a shell walker with a bunch of walkers. So I've been up in this area before. I've taken them all down. They're essentially it's like a little caravan, you know. There's another boar. Give me that bone. You know what? I'm about ready to put my controller through the TV screen. I've killed 5 boars, only 1 or 2 bones. I'm sure there's probably some type of armor or some kind of accessory you can get later in the game that will increase your drop rates, but I'd really like to increase this resource satchel twice. See if I picked up anything else that'll allow me to... Okay, so my hunter bow quiver. Now it needs a boar bone. Not even an option. No, I need 2 of those bones to get my resource satchel. Is that another boar over there? Oh, that's a turkey. All right, well. It'll buff out, man. It's going to buff. Keep those watchers over here. I don't know if you noticed on my screen, you kind of got like that little horizon. Huh, pun. Pun! But no, you got like that little, vertical or horizontal horizon based looking kind of like lens flare when you're looking at an enemy from the distance. I've always thought that was a nice touch. It's just like the Hellgast in their Killzone series. Now that's a boar. I feel like, man, at this point, this has got to give us a boar bone, right? Maybe it's just because I got to shoot him in the booty. All right, we got something here. It's blue. Animal talisman skull, which I could not care less about. It's blue though, so I guess maybe I should care a little bit more about it. Let's see what we're gonna pick up here. Or drop. Just need to use some of these resources. Let's see if I was able to at least use one of them enough to be able to pick this up. Yep, 1. Good. Keep an eye out. We'll keep an eye out for those boars. So we're at 2,857 yards away, or footsteps away here. What's this up here? Oh, okay, there we go. There's the campfire we're looking for. Is that another boar? It is. I'm in boar country, ladies and gentlemen, and I mean, I feel like it's only a matter of time until I come back with with another bone, right? Do a quick save here. Keep the action moving along. For the love of God. Watchers, where? Okay, there's a boar over there. Let's tag that. I could have sworn there was another one, but I guess not. Oh, I keep forgetting I can't just simply jump across here because it's Horizon and it's not Ghost of Tsushima, so I can't. Oh, great. There's a machine saw. I say that and I literally try to jump across, and now I'm going to sit here acting incredulous as to why I couldn't get across. Alright, you know what, Watcher? You die. Yeah, I'm not gonna loot him. Ain't no need. Oh, great. You know what? Red Eye Watcher, you die. This is not a Red Eye Watcher. It's kind of embarrassing they let him kill me, but or hurt me rather, but that's fine. Yo, Bauer, you ain't going anywhere. Give me a bone. Give me that bone. Oh, wonderful. I aggroed a sawtooth. Looks like there's that boundary that we've talked about for at least the sawtooth there. Not gonna lie, I'm getting annoyed that I can't get a damn bone. Just like, give me a bone, man. Look at the moon going down up there. As soon as I get annoyed that I see something like this, and I'm like, damn it, Horizon, I can't hate on you for even 5 seconds. You just saw the shadow there come across the ground as that moon fell below the mountain peak over there. Just absolute brilliance, man.
Can't stop tensing up.
So we're going to bait him over here into these multiple traps. I mean, I guess I could be using this card, just the shock wire trap, which I really never have used all that much at all. There we go, baby. There we go. There we go. I mean, I really should be using that trap more often. Or that weapon more often. I just haven't really used it much. I don't know why. Probably because it requires me to set it up ahead of time. And I'm just more interested in just running up to things and brute forcing them down. Uh-oh. Oh, hello. Oh, calm down, buddy. Calm down. I like that he got stunned from me knocking off that piece of his armor. I think that's the first time I've knocked off that particular piece off of him, and seeing it, seeing enemies react differently based on what you're breaking down off their bodies is really nice. Really nice. I'll dig it.
Just stay out of their way for now.
I don't need to do that, Aloy. Don't worry. All right. All right, well, let's see if we can at least craft up some stuff with this fatty meat that we're getting. Nope. Oh, yeah, there we go. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our ammo here. Do some freeze bombs. Yep, shock bombs. That's good. So again, guys, thanks for taking the time to hang out with me here tonight. It's been been a long week. I'm really glad I got the opportunity here to play some Horizon tonight. I got to figure out what kind of video I'm going to drop next week, but I got a video coming within the next week. I've got like... The issue is I've got so many different topics, I don't know which one to pick, right? That's kind of the nature of the beast. You got a lot to say, but you only got so much time to edit video and shoot and all that stuff when you got a family and you got work going on and all that good stuff. So, but I do like the fact that I am picking up plenty of medicine here for this medicine pouch, because I feel like if this first 1,200 footsteps is any indication, I'm definitely going to need it. Looks like we just got a simple scrapper up there. Not going to worry about that too much. Oh, here's a corpse. Got plenty of desert grass. Let's hit a manual save. Guys, I'm going to take a whiz here real fast and say goodnight to my children, and then I'll be back with a couple of brewskis, and we'll continue along our way, okay? I shall return. Righty then, we are back, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this chair, man. I got to get this chair. WD-40. All right, that's really enough out of me now. Starting to get my buzz on here a little bit, ladies and gentlemen. Feeling pretty good. Currently ranting and raving a little bit here about Horizon Zero Dawn, which is just... it's won me over. Not even 20 hours in. Actually, how far are we in? Let's do a manual save here and figure out what we're sitting at. Yeah, I'm not even 20. I'm 18 hours and 7 minutes into the game, and I've already completely changed my tune on it that I held for almost 4 years. So Crow's going to be eaten literally. I kind of know what that... all right, guys, not literally, but it's going to be like I'm going to literally eat Crow on camera, and I think a pretty creative format, and just admit that I was wrong. I think probably my biggest regret with this game is claiming that I would play it only on stream. So I can't play it off stream. I've got to play it on stream. And that to me is just a damn shame, because all I want to do is play this game when I'm not streaming, right? So let's continue along our way to Meridian. See where we're going to get. Looks like it's turned daytime. So it looks like when you save at the campfire, it moves time forward a little bit. Come across some corpses here. I mean, but how many boars can I kill without getting a bone, right? I must have killed 10 of them tonight, and I still can't pick one up. Here's some ancient debris. Can't pick anything up. that I think that and traversal are my biggest issues so far with the game. I never have enough space to just pick stuff up. And this isn't a survival horror game where I should be needing to manage my inventory. If this was like a Resident Evil 2, right, or a Silent Hill or something like that, I can get it. But for an open world game where you got all these pickups, admittedly, always using those pickups, none of it ever going wasted, but constantly having to make room even after expanding the pouch. It's just drives me nuts. Swasty says, cheers. What you drinking? Yeah, Swasty, thanks for asking, man. So I'm popping these into my Broncos glass, but I got one here that I just went and picked up. This is called a Flying Dog Double Dog. It's an India Pale Ale. And here's the alcohol percentage on it. Let's try to turn this around. That says 12%. This will be my third one of these. Second one of these. This one's like a snake dog. It's also, so I got a variety pack. A Flying Dog variety pack. It's really good, man. They got blood orange in there. They've got something called the Truth, which is like more of a hoppy beer. But it's just been a great way to kick off a holiday weekend, man, as well as finally getting back to playing a little bit of damn Horizon, man. It's just nice to finally get a chance to sit down and play this game. I feel like I've been missing something. Those are windmills that have been completely and totally destroyed over time. I mean, just the slow pan with the camera like I'm at E3 doing something important for like an audience or something. The fact that players can just kind of do that. You can put together your own cinematic scenery. And I mean, look at this. On our way to Meridian, mountain peaks in the distance, and continuing to see old world ruins that are just mind frickin' blowing, man. Awesome. Anyway. Swasey, I got 3 days off from work, man, starting tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna stream a bit this weekend. Whether it's during the day, if it's gonna be at night, I don't know. I gotta make up for not getting a video out this week. Video coming soon though, next week for sure. So what is going on over there? Machine site discovered Broadhead. All right, we know what we're going to do. What up?
Turning back.
I'm giving no Fs. Oh, I forgot about that shell walker. Oh yeah, that's right. The shell walker's over there. Let's see if we can do a strike from above. What is that? Calm down, buddy. Let's hit him with a freeze on top of that fire and see if that does anything. Hey now. Yo, Shell Walker, calm down. Oh, he's the one that shot this over here. Okay. Let's see what these guys got weaknesses to, shall we? Actually, let's look at our skills. We got 4 of them. We got 4 of them here. Let's roll with... I saved up 3 for the disarm traps that you told me about, buddy. So thanks for that. That's right. I was saving for that. So we'll pick that up. And then we're going to roll with nothing, because I want to save up my points a little bit here. Let's go into our machine catalog, ladies and gentlemen, and let's look at these shell walkers and see that they have no weakness whatsoever. Wonderful. Well, in that case, let's head into crafting and see if we can craft up some health potions, because of course we can't. I can't pick anything up, but I also can't craft anything. But I do got... Yo, Shell Walker, do me a favor. Just calm it down a little bit. Okay? Just calm it down. Just hanging out, buddy. Alright, let's see here. I don't want to be abusing the AI. See, we just hit that boundary again. I'm so sick of hitting these boundaries. I don't want to do that. This guy clearly is not a... Whoa, buddy. Buddy. Get your ass back here. Try to kick me in the face, son. Oh, it's a broad. Okay, so that's I thought that was one of those landstorms, so that's a new one. Looks like I hit a new level 20. Yeah, that Shellwalker, man. I just, yeah. I mean, it just, it sucks that those boundaries are so. I guess these are all broadheads, huh? Oh dear Lord! Oh, that's homing. I think. I wonder if I can hit that claw. I can hit the claw. Okay, so that shield is not totally... Yeah, look at him. Look at him shaking off that, trying to shake off that fire on that claw. See, I love that attention to detail right there. There's just that little bit there. Oh, dude. Dude. Yo. Those broadheads don't mess around, do they? Actually, let's take a look in the machine catalog for these broadheads because they're new. So they got no weaknesses nor any strength. Outer hard casing, blah, 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 blah. Fine. Okay, so they can charge me and wreck my day. But I absolutely love that's like a singular claw right there that you can hit while that shield's up to cause some issues. So you see I've lit him on fire. That's got him. Oh, this is just so cool. This is just so cool, man. The way that you can break these enemies down and you figure out how to take them. Man, those Shellwalkers were so intimidating, man. And then I just realized that you could hit that claw with that shield up. That shield's got like 90% of it covered, but there's that little 10%. Just that little 10%. And if you apply fire, then it tries to shake it off and allows you to get up behind it and wreck day. Oh man, what a the combat in this game is just such a shining example in this industry of how to do things right. This could be the most bland open world experience that there is, and it's not. It's not even anywhere close to that. It's hitting on all cylinders as far as exploration is concerned, looting, you know, with the world feeling like it was intentionally put together with purpose. But I'm saying if it wasn't the case, the combat would still keep me playing regardless. These broadheads don't mess around, do they? Luckily, I got that spear. I bet you I could probably mount these broadheads. I also love like the multiple levels of XP that I'm picking up, right? It's not just like, oh, you've killed an enemy plus 25 XP. It's like, no, you knock shit off of them, right? You took them out this way, extra XP. And by the way, you had a heavy spear attack and you did a critical hit, extra XP. I just always feel like I'm being what is that? Sorry, that was very jarring. I just saw something terrifying over the horizon and also saw something called a Thunderjaw pop up on the bottom right of my screen. But no, just the game constantly, I mean, Guerrilla Games has done an amazing job of just constantly making the player feel like they're progressing and being rewarded for everything they do, whether they're exploring, whether they're in combat, whether they're tracking down main storyline stuff, whether they're crafting, whether they're just walking around looking at the scenery that Guerrilla's Games have put in here. It's just level 27. That is going to, I think, be a little bit beyond my capabilities here. Let's take a look at the machine catalog. I mean, what's cool, too, is, you know, it doesn't look like this is the biggest, like, enemy bestiary in the world, and yet I've been playing for 20 solid hours, and non-stop, all I'm seeing are new enemies popping up in my notebook. And look at all the question marks that remain. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then these slates down here for the for the Frozen Wildlands expansion. I can't believe that I got this game for $9, let alone players who are out there playing this for the first time for free, while the westward. Oh man, I'm starting to get a serious buzz. The Forbidden West. Sorry about that. Meanwhile, while the Forbidden West is coming out, and that's not a Sony thing, because Sony is freaking awful when it comes to these types of things. They've proven over and over and over and over and over how against the players they really are. The latest example of that is how they're the only system that does not support crossplay for Borderlands 3, which I'm against for other reasons. Randy Pitchford should be ashamed of himself, and how he's treated his employees and all the things that went into that. So it's not like I was ever going to play Borderlands 3, but that's not the point. The fact is, Borderlands 3 is crossplay for every freaking system on planet Earth, with the exception of our current gen system, right? With the exception of PlayStation, which would not allow them to put in crossplay because they'd rather have another friend, your other friend that would want to play with you, go buy a PS5 instead. And they don't need that. They don't need that, man. You don't need to do that. You've already got a 3-1 lead. You're totally dominated the last generation. You're dominating this generation. You don't need to block functionality at the webcam level if I want to just plug a webcam into my PS5. Nor do you need to force other people to buy your shitty console that hasn't been ready for over a year now. Well, maybe not over a year. Going on a year in November. This console was released a year early, didn't have expandable hard drive storage out of the gate. It's still not necessarily ready. It doesn't feel like a next-gen system in anything except the controller. And you're still going to do stupid stuff like block players from playing with one another regardless of their platform, while Xbox is out there making an ecosystem for all. I'm sorry for the rant. It drives me freaking crazy. My point is, I don't want Sony getting any level of credit whatsoever for giving this game away from free. I'm sure that all came from Guerrilla Games, who also dropped the price to $9.99 as well. Because I bought this for $9 freaking dollars. $9. And then it came out for free like 2 months later on PlayStation Plus, and I couldn't have cared less. Because it's $9, and this is the quality title that I'm getting. A game that I'm slowly but surely coming to realize is a legitimate masterpiece, which I don't say for many games. Oh my dear Lord, hello. I'm just guy hanging out. Don't worry about me. I'm gonna sneeze here. Give me a minute. Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Swassi, I gotta tell you, dude, I'm just going off. Please drink more and fight that level 27 now. You make a very valid point, my friend. And guess what's about to happen? Where is my... Oh, there it is. Oh. I was going to say, where's my can opener? But this ain't a can. But this is a can opener, and I just happen to have a bottle opener on the other side of it. So I can eat my tuna and drink my beer at the same time. Because that sounds like a winning combination, doesn't it? See if I can do a little bit of a better pour here than I've been doing here lately. Because that last pour was just sad, man. It was just sad. Level of head on that pour. You'd think I was a freshman back in Penn State. That's what I'm talking about. So, cheers, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, go Broncos. Well, let me turn that a little bit better. Go Broncos. All right. Let's do it, man. Ooh, that is a strong beer. Let's go take down level 27. Okay. So like I was saying earlier, I absolutely love how slowly but surely we've become... Whoa. Whoa. Well, okay. So we're doing this now, huh? Okay, that works for me, Sawtooth. You gonna mess around? That's what you want to do? Yeah, you can look at me.
I dropped it.
You ain't cool. Sitting there walking around all trying to be Fonzie style. Well, let me look around and show you that I look cool. I love the animations when they're down. Took off a piece of armor there. Oh yeah? Oh, if I God, that was so bad. Have I learned your moves a little bit there, Sawtooth? Oh, sorry about that. You noobed me up earlier in the game, but I've adapted. You might as well call me Tom Brady, because I've adapted. Uh-oh. 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 That wasn't really an uh-oh. That was just a press R2 and finish things up. All right. My goodness. Let's see. Where's that level 27? Oh, there he is. Nope. Oh, that's another Sawtooth, which I really don't want to mess with while I'm fighting a level 27. So maybe the best thing I do is just override this. No, we're not gonna cheap this out, man. We're gonna do this the right way. That's what's gonna happen. So let me see here if we can craft up a potion. Nope. Nope, we can't. I don't care. Okay, there's another 2 Sawtooths. Doesn't look like we got any path towards them here, so we'll let them walk by and just take our time here. Oh dear Lord. Oh, I was in grass. Okay. Didn't realize it because I'm something. We won't say what it is because I'll get banned. So I'll at least let these two fight each other, right? Kind of while they focus on this level 27. Yo, Sawtooth, go fight the other dude, man. He banged your girl. Like, go take care of him. Come on. There we go. Yes. Just even watching the enemies fight is so satisfying in this game. Like, everything about this game is satisfying and feels intentionally designed by Guerrilla. Everything. Let's see if I can do a strike from above. No? Good job there, buddy. Alright, now it's time to do the nasty thing and just start wrecking face. Because I want the XP. Need that XP. 2, 3. It's down. I mean, I think one of the best things I could have done is I started off with this game was just pick up all of those spear attacks, man, because they've served me so well. We got a purple here. What do we got? 15% resist melee attacks weave. Don't mind if I do.
Something else behind.
Man, I'd really be happy if that Sparker or if that board given me, one of the 30 that I killed would have given me a bone. So I think this is where the 27 was over here. Thunderjaw, right? Let's see. Where was that Thunderjaw? Let's see. That's my girl Aloy. Metal flower. Okay, so we're definitely gonna go over that metal flower. There we go. Let's put a flag right there on that Thunderjaw site. I'm doing this for you, my man. Thanks for taking the time to hang out with me, man, and all the kind words and encouragement, man, over the last many years, man. I started streaming and doing videos for the first time last July, so coming up on a year and still trying to ramp up, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. It's gonna take time to get going. Right now, I just want to kill this turkey. And this rabbit. Dude, this reminds me of the Oregon Trail back in the day on floppy disk when like shit would run across your screen. And if you missed, like you would wait like hours to hunt and then you'd hunt and you'd miss and you'd be like, damn it! Shit! You'd be so upset about it. That's kind of what I'm feeling here. A little bit. I know you know what I'm talking about, man, because we're the same age. Oregon Trail back in the day, man, hunting was where it was at, as well as robbing the Native Americans of all of their goods by continuing to hit the haggle button. And so you could trade one pair of wool socks for everything they owned, including their teepee. Politically correct? No. Do I care? No, because the game was made to be fun. I saw some article the other day where they're remaking the Oregon Trail, and they're like, oh, we were so naive back in the late 80s, and, you know, we were so insensitive. We said they used bow and arrows, and they really should have been using rifles and all this, and we just thought it was cool. And I'm like, and it was cool. It was cool. I still have fond memories of the Oregon Trail, and yet with this article, I can't wait to never play it again and to hold on to those memories, politically incorrect as they may be. Who cares? Games are meant to be fun. Okay, I just saw a giant tree fall down, and I'm realizing what you wanted me to go take care of here, Swasti. Dear Lord, look at the size of that thing. That's what she said. Let's grab a beer.
Pressure's lifting. Rain's here.
Oh, I'm ready. Are you ready, man? Let's do this. All right, first things first, we got to clearly that's the skill that I need for this fight. I need to be able to use ranged weapons while I'm balancing on ropes. Oh boy. Low profile further reduces your visibility to enemies when crouching. That actually might be a legit one to pick up here. Heavy lifter, move faster while wielding a heavy weapon. That's not going to help me. Let's roll with... Yeah, that's going to be a good one. All right, let's take a look again here in our machine catalog. Yep, don't need to know about a charger. How about you tell me about a Thunderjaw? Apex Combat Machine. Got to do it in the snake voice, my bad. Colonel, the Thunderjaw is an Apex Combat Machine equipped with a wide array of heavy artillery and melee attacks. I can't. All right, so looks like we got range damage that could be incoming, and we've also got melee attacks that could wreck my day. It's not okay. So don't use shock. Use anything for the love of God but shock. I'm gonna roll in here with one health potion and only one of 4 health packs. But guess what? I can stay low here with that new skill that I picked up. Wow, that is unbelievable, the difference that has made to be able to kind of stay crouched and to not be seen instantly. Again, it just speaks to the design of the game by Guerrilla, man. Like, every single skill that I've picked up feels meaningful. Feels like it's something that I should have invested in, and none of it feels trivial or poopy, right? I mean, look at the enemy design, dude. Like, oh my god, dude, why am I so late to this party? Dude, they could be like, you know, this could be a terrible Terminator crossover, right? Sarah Connor gave birth after banging the T-1000, or I guess not the T-1000, but you know, Arnold's variant, and they gave birth to these creatures. They could be like the worst freaking storyline ever, and at this point, I just don't care. All of my issues with robot dinosaurs have completely and totally faded away, because it's just, the game is so much fun. It's so much fun to fight these enemies and just kind of watching them interact with one another and just challenge me as a player. It's just, and like their scale, it's just the intensity, like how my controller's shaking right now. I'm looking at this and I'm just like, oh my god, this is happening. It's just insane. It's just insane. I love this game. I love this game. Okay, he sees me now. Okay, so, oh dear lord, this guy. messing around. Oh my dear God. Oh my dear God. This. Oh my dear. He's got predator stuff. He's got drones coming out of his back. Yo, this is just other world, man. All world right now. Yo, Watcher, help me out, dude. Okay, this ain't gonna end well, dude. This guy is just wrecking my day. Doing any damage whatsoever to this dude? I don't think so. This Wasi, I don't think this is gonna work, man. I don't think this is gonna work. Oh, there's another Watcher because that's desperately what they needed. Oh my goodness. I will abuse your AI. I am happy to abuse boundary AI for this. Holy crap, dude. This is just insane. Oh my gosh, this is so intense. I'm so glad I'm in the Mariana Trench, or whatever it's called. Okay. Oh my god, this is so crazy good. This is so sick. Alright, yeah, dude, I mean, I love you, brother. Oh my goodness, he's still trying to kill me. Oh, he still hit me. Is he still firing? Just indiscriminately? Dude, look at the trees falling down, man. Oh my god, dude, the size of that scan. Oh, he's coming over here. Why is he coming over? You don't, dude, you really, it's not necessary. You don't have to come over here. Oh, of course there's a sawtooth, because why wouldn't there be? Dude, the sawtooth is running in terror. Yo. Walk away. Dude, this is like I keep saying Jurassic Park style, but this is like Jurassic Park. Like this is, I'm like waiting for him to come through that unbreakable glass, right, in the frickin' Jeep in '93. I'm not going to lie, man. I'm really happy I at least went up and attempted it because that was so intense and so much fun. And I know, I mean, look at his health bar. And I hit him a ton, dude. I hit him a ton. I took off like a 25th of his health. And I love how that sawtooth was just like, I'm out. It just sprinted the other way. So that's at least... These Lancehorns, or are they the Gazelles? No, they're Lancehorns. That's fine. You guys can be Lancehorns. Dude, that was nuts, man. I see what you did there, man. Well played, but yeah, I can't take him on yet. My goodness. These guys, however, a little bit different. Die! Down. You stop trying to take me back to the Thunderjaw. Lance Horse. I know what you're doing. Dude, look at the mountains, man. Oh, dear Lord. Dear Lord, the sawtooth got aggro. Which is fine because I just beat you in the face with my spirit point blank range. Bitch. Alright. Taking off. Oh, dear Lord. That Thunderjaw did indeed get aggroed once again. Gosh, I have my life so hard right now, dude. I can't believe that thing got aggroed from that distance. Are you kidding me? Get into the river. Get into the river. get into the river and just... Dude, I also love how this game allows you to use the environment to your advantage. I actually need to drink after that because that... Oh, no! No! I'm not here. I'm just hanging out. He better not scan me. If he scans me... Yo, this is so intense. Dude, I can't handle it. Actually, I can't because I'm Bauer and kills. It's fine. But, seriously, though. Look at all the weaknesses he's got. Disc launcher, body, tail. I'm just gonna meander over here. You guys have a good day. Oh, I love how she did a little slide down there into the river. Beautiful sunset coming in. My God, this game, man. Medicinal Hintergold, I don't mind if I do.
It'd be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Dude, this game is like someone else. I can't wait to level up, come back, and just slap that Thunderjaw in the jaw. Straight up. I mean, just like seeing it in the distance there like that, doing its thing amongst the windmills, you know. What do we got down here? Just some grazers, no biggie. So I just want to make sure that I'm not going to fall down like, you know, a half a mile because I can't grab onto a ledge somewhere. Yo, look at the reflection off the water and that bird. Yo, look at the bird. I remember seeing that bird from that Karja tower, which looks like that's where I'm starting to get to. There's some camera issues I've talked about there before where they don't make certain things transparent like they should. But again, nitpicks. I mean, it doesn't... Oh, dude. This is... I'm looking right now on my computer screen at what we're seeing, and it's just like compared to what I'm seeing on this TV, I got to figure out a way for you guys to be able to see what I'm seeing. You would need a 4K monitor on your end to see it, but it would be worth the investment. Look at the God rays coming through the trees. Look at those God rays coming through the trees and dynamically reacting based on... I have absolutely no words for which is played out. I'm gonna pause this for a second. I'm gonna hop into Bauer Babble and I'm gonna rant and rave here for a minute, but not until I'm done with this. Yo. So I don't even know what to say. I mean, going from that intense battle, right, with that Thunderjaw, which was clearly far too advanced for me. That's like Mac being, you know, Aloy, of course, representing Mac, fighting the Predator in 1986 is the Predator. That was not the sound of a demon screaming. That was my daughter, and I love her to death. So, just living through that was cool. And then to come out of it on the other side, to turn and look down the valley and see the sun going down and seeing peeking through not just the Karja encampment, right, on the hillside or the mountainside, which I was at 6 hours ago. Just like my mind being blown at holy crap. They're kind of like the Romans, but different, right? Seeing like this dichotomy between all of the tribes I've seen up to this point, and then this Karja tribe, where I started the game being like, Karja, I bet you they come up in vehicles and it's going to be so lame. Nope. I'm going to look back at myself and cringe at how ignorant I've been. But anyway, knowing I've been up there and knowing I've seen that freaking mechanical bird, and at some point I'm going to come across and fight it, and then seeing it now getting out of this fight in the distance, watching the sun go down and watching the volumetric God rays burn my retinas out of my skull at their beauty, right? I had like a double eye orgasm right there. And like seeing it not change just based on the sun going down and the moon coming up and the day-night cycle changing, but also seeing that bird doing its thing and also impacting, what kind of light was coming through at that angle, at that distance. And then just watching the stars come out. The Aureola Borealis, just that reminded me of like Ocarina of Time. I don't know how to explain it. Like, I remember when the sun would go down and and then come up and stuff in Ocarina of Time, and maybe it wasn't as graphically impressive, but I still remember that period in time when Ocarina of Time came out. And I can remember in my mind's eye what it was like when it came out and how impressive that was, and it just gave me the same feeling as Ocarina of Time did in that day-night cycle. That's special. That's special, man. And look, I just got done beating Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Tsushima has some of the best art direction in any game I've ever played. I will say to this day, it is the best looking game I've ever played. And the way that they use light, the way that they use color is unrivaled. Except that just matched it. And this came out 3 years prior. That right there was a moment, man. That was a special moment. And I'm really glad that you guys spent some time with me, and I got to experience it with you. Man, I got my buzz on. I'm going to go grab a brewski, and I'll be right back. And then we're going to head right towards the epicenter of that beautiful scenery and that beautiful lighting and that beautiful moment that just organically played out in this gorgeous open world. And we're going to continue to play some Horizon Zero Dawn here on a Friday, May 28th, heading into Memorial Day weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, I will be right back. And Swasti, cheers to you, my friend. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back, and I got to tell you, I think that this brewski, well, let's just say that it is quite relevant because this game is, yeah, it's the truth. It is definitely the truth, and I got to be honest, my wife doesn't like me drinking on stream. I mean, it's not. I'm not saying drinking is a good thing because I do have some young viewers out there, so I guess I gotta be careful with what I'm doing. But listen, man, it's a holiday weekend. Just having a good night, having some fun. I'm not drinking Bacardi 151 out of a funnel, or am I? No, I'm not. But no, that was a special moment, guys. That was something. That was that moment right there, just kind of fighting that and then coming out on the other side and just like watching that change. I mean, that gave me 25-year-old vibes, like Ocarina of Time style. Like, not that they're the exact same and how that day-night cycle plays out or those things. I'm not suggesting that Ocarina of Time has the same graphics or the same capabilities of their day-night cycle as Horizon Zero Dawn does. I'm just saying that the way in the moment, in that slice of time when these games have come out and when I'm playing them, man, that just hit me right here, man. That was so freaking cool. So let's go ahead and hop back in here to Horizon Zero Dawn. Swasi, thanks for hanging out with me, man. Thanks for being a bad influence on me. Let's search this watcher up here and continue to make our way. My God, we're still 2,500 steps away from Meridian. And yet, check this out, man. This is where I was earlier, maybe 2 or 3 streams ago. I think it's maybe part 4. Go check it out. I was up here, fought the Metal Gear, and met the Karja for the first time, unlocked some of the expansion storylines, and made my way out of this valley back down to where I was previously. That whole ridgeline up there, I've made my way up there, and just seeing it from this angle and knowing all of the activities and all the different things I've done since I've come all the way back over here and made my way back up towards this pass that I saw up there in the distance. The game's just special, dude. Listen, you couldn't have had a bigger hater on this concept coming in, but I think that this also kind of speaks to the ability to be objective. I will always be objective, whether I'm predestined against something or predetermined against something or not. If I have a certain propensity for something or not, like, it doesn't matter. Like, I'm going to be objective about what I'm seeing in the video game space, whether I like something, whether I don't. Like, this game has won me over. I like it. I'm less than 20 hours in, or maybe right at 20 hours in, and I'm ready to call this a masterpiece. This is one of the best games I've played, or it looks like it's going to end up as one of the best games I've played this generation, or this last generation, I guess, because technically I'm playing it on PS5. And I'm just so glad it's all documented and on tape. So here we are. We've got a campfire. Where's that campfire at? By the way, Swasi, if you want to see the Surge 2 at some point, let me know. I cannot recommend this game enough if you haven't checked it out, dude. It is probably the best Dark Souls-esque game that I've played that's not Dark Souls. And it also kind of fits in line of kind of how I feel about, like, developers that don't have the same level of resources, the same level of, just kind of moving into their own and using their limited resources to make more than the sum of their parts. It's a great game, man. I'd be happy to show that at some point. But I just feel like now when I'm streaming, I have to stream this because I have to get through it. And it's probably, especially with the expansion, 100+ hour game, if not longer. So if I'm only playing like a few hours per week, how long is it going to take me to get through this, right? It's going to take me quite a while. Let's hit up this campfire. I'm going to use the rest of my medicinal pouches there, and I'm going to do a manual save here. Let's hit that last save slot. And while we do that, Cheers to all of you out there. And by the way, if at some point, let's say at some point in the future, a soldier watches this, thank you for all you've done for us. I don't care if you're overseas and you're a janitor in the Army. Like, thank you for sacrificing your time and your freedom to protect ours. So it looks like this battery's running low. I'm going to have to either connect up here or get another controller going. But until then, before then, I'm going to go ahead and take a little sip here. Yeah, Swasti. It's for you, buddy. Cheers, my man. Never barked before in my life, but it reminds me of the time that damn dog jumps through the window in the original Resident Evil. I think I'll look back on this when I'm like in my 70s and be like, why did I bark in that moment? And I'll not be able to tell you why. It just kind of happened. Let me connect up my controller here and we'll continue to roll along. I am starting to really feel it. Yo, I just fell right into that chair. Like, you want to talk about just like free falling. If there was a definition for Tom Petty's free falling, that sound may have been it. So listen, I do want to say this, okay? Because I got a lot of different types of people that watch this. I've got nephews that watch this who were very young. I've got younger viewers, and I've got more adult viewers who I've grown up with and spent time with. I just want to say on the drinking side of things, drinking is not cool. I'm not sitting here drinking a bunch of alcohol to get wasted or anything like that. I'm an adult, right? I'm 35 years old. And, you know, when you're an adult like that, drinking alcohol is okay. But you got to also understand that drinking alcohol can ruin your life, especially if you do it when you're younger. So I just want to say that I do not endorse and I do not advocate for drinking alcohol, because I've had a hard time with it myself when I was a little bit younger, because I engaged in that a little bit earlier than I probably should have. And I struggled with it for a while. So it has the potential to totally destroy your life. But when you use it in moderation and you know, you're an adult and you're over 21 and you're spending time, it can certainly be an enjoyable activity, especially with friends, especially when you're just spending time playing games or whatever. There's nothing wrong with having a couple brewskis, right? And every once in a while having maybe 1 or 12 too many, right? Everyone's kind of been there and done that. It's when it becomes a regular thing that impacts your life when you got to be careful. And especially if you're underage, don't do it. It's not worth it. So I just wanted to say that because I kind of feel bad that the last 2 times that I've streamed, I've been drinking. And I know a lot of other YouTubers are out there and that's what they do. They drink, they get blasted, they get bombed, and they swear a bunch and all that kind of stuff. That's not me, man. Like, that's not who I want to be. I want to do this fairly regularly. Don't get me wrong. Right. But at the same time, like, most of my streams up to this point have been totally sober, totally, I don't ever want to come off as if I'm advocating for doing things that have the potential to ruin people's lives. And that's important to me. But at the same time, I also don't want to be somebody who says you can't ever drink or you should never drink, because I think as long as you do it in moderation and you do it, if you don't do it in moderation, you're doing it once in a while and just having a good time. Like, I'm going into a 3-day weekend and I've got kind of things on my side handled. with my kids and my wife and all that kind of thing, then there's nothing wrong with it either. Like, you just got to find that fine balance. So I just want to be really clear about that. Really clear about that. But most importantly, video games. My good God, how great are video games? Seriously. And listen, I'm going to get back to Horizon here in just a hot minute here. And before I do that, I'm going to go ahead and do this. I'm going to incorporate this in one of my videos here soon, but there's a home video of me at 3 years old. Or almost 3 years old. Maybe I just turned 3. I don't know. 3.5, maybe, if that. My mom is turning 34 years old. And there I am on video tugging on her shirt. This is 1989. Asking if I could go play Double Dragon. For those of you that don't know, Double Dragon was a regular NES title, a regular Nintendo game. And very clearly at the time, like, I wasn't just being like, can I go play games? It was, can I go play Double Dragon because I know the ever-living hell out of it. I know the front of it, the back of it. I wanted to make a perfect run, and it's some of my earliest memories in life. I remember when when Double Dragon came out, you could throw the knife in multiplayer. You could play with one other person, they'd have the controller, and there was a knife that you could fight over. And not, if you knocked the person down with like the kick or whatever, you could then maybe pick up the knife and throw it at them. And it was groundbreaking. I've watched video games grow from a place where they provided a convenient distraction from the everyday horrors of the world, because the world has always been fallen. We live in a fallen world. We always will. And the world will continue to get fallen. And this kind of plays into my faith as well. But for the most part, at the end of the day, there's always nasty things going on in the world, right? Right now, we look at what's going on with social media. We look with, most importantly, what's going on with politics. We're being trained to hate one another rather than being able to, like in the past, peacefully disagree with each other. You can't disagree with anybody anymore. You have to hate the other person. That's what's essentially being taught. Video games are such an amazing escape for so many reasons. It has grown from a Double Dragon, I can throw the knife, or where the first level starts with your pregnant girlfriend getting punched in the stomach by a gang member thrown up on his shoulder, and then stage 1 plays. You see stage 1 across the screen. And back then it was just like, kind of this backdrop for, just like, okay, here's a reason for you to go through the levels. But over time, games as a medium evolved from a niche Mario, Tetris, kind of like fun type of thing, to crime capers, to Donkey Kong Country, jumping in mine carts over barrels and using reactive twitch skills to get to the end of a level and then like fight off like the, King Kong Dedede, or King K. Rool rather. Just watching it over the last 30 plus years evolve into a legitimate storytelling medium and art form, but also something where you can find unparalleled peace and freedom from the division that these current days bring us in, or bring to us. I just find myself more and more going into these worlds and engaging with them in ways that you can't do with films, that you can't do with books, and that allow you to get away from the horrors, really, of what today's age brings. And so many people out there, I think, could benefit from this medium. Don't know about it. They just kind of still, because they don't know any better, right? We talk about ignorance a lot, but there are a lot of people that look at the video game industry and the video game medium as like still this niche thing that doesn't offer any tangible benefits. And it's sad, because I think a lot of those people could benefit from engaging with a lot of these types of titles. They don't understand the diversity that's in there. They don't understand the type of experiences that they bring. And at some point I will release a video talking about why games mean so much to me and why I'm such an advocate for them. I want to see a time and day, sometime in my lifetime, where video games as a medium are accepted as a legitimate art form. I think they've been there for quite some time, but I don't think that as a whole they've been accepted as that way. I still think there's a whole lot of shame that comes along. You know, if you're going out with a girl and you know, there's still like a lot of, oh, well, you know, I like video games, and then like you blush a little bit, like, no, like you should wear that proudly. That's what I've done since I was a kid. I've been ranting and raving about video games since I was 5 years old. To anyone within a square mile that had an active working cerebellum, I would be ranting and raving to them about why video games are so important. And I think they really are important to society, especially to those who don't understand all of these different experiences. Like, you can go out and you can play Spiritfarer, or you can turn around and go and play GTA 5 and play the single player in that, and it can be just as good, if not better, than Heat from 1995, starring Robert De Niro and Al Pacino. Except there are multiple endings based on your inputs and the things that you do. And by the way, the cinematography is just as good as you would see in that film, which lasts, what, 3 hours? 3 hours and 15 minutes? Oh, that's what, 50 hours if you're just doing the storyline? And anyway, long story short, it is so important to me to spread the legitimacy and the healing power of this medium, especially nowadays when all I see are people hating on each other, and it's terrible. It's an awful thing. And worst case scenario, even if it's somebody who doesn't want to engage with other people, at least they can find escape and release and therapy and enjoyment in the worlds that these games offer in a way that movies, books, or music cannot. Although music's pretty cool. Video game music, man, yo. Video game music is where it is at. Anyway, that's my little rant for right now. None of you want to hear that, so let's drink a little bit of beer and then let's get back to playing some Horizon. That's enough philosophical garbage from Bauer's heart. Let's get that into the sewage pipe here and get back to Aloy, like we see on the screen here, riding a freaking velociraptor from Forbidden West. Let's get back to some Horizon. I'm getting to Meridian tonight, guys. I'm getting to Meridian. We're going to check out what's going on. I'm going to meet this dude and see what Olin was doing and how he saw me through his focus and set me up for this ambush and everything that killed my boy Rost. I want to know what's going on with my boy Rost. And yeah, I know that the Seamus wannabe dude, Arden or whatever his name is a good guy. That's what I picked up from watching the trailer yesterday, which I knew I probably shouldn't watch if I didn't want any spoilers, but I kind of had a feeling he was a good guy anyway, and they were going to throw a wrench in the plans for that. But anyway, let's do this. Give me 1 second here. Yo, Swasty, thanks for hanging around. Thanks for putting up here, man, with my rants and ravings. It is though, man. It is, dude. It's like my life mission to help bring legitimacy to this medium, dude. It really is. It sounds to so many people, I'm sure, so it probably sounds so dumb, but there have been so many things in my life that have come and gone. But ever since I was a kid, as long as I can remember, man, like I was playing games before I even remember that I was playing games, you know? And other hobbies have come and gone, and I've sacrificed them as I've become older to be able to continue playing. There's nothing else in my life that's ever been a constant other than God. Other than God, like nothing even touches that. I'm not trying to preach to people, but like Christ and God and all that, like that stuff's real. Whether you believe in it or not, like that stuff's real. We can talk about that another time if you want. But like outside of that, nothing has ever come close to being a persistent, continual impact in my life than video games. It's never left me. I'm 35 years old. I've been playing games for 33 years. It's crazy. It's just crazy. And just seeing them continue to evolve and offer all these different experiences, and then just like engaging with them, like finally making that decision to be like, screw it, man. I'm going to buy a microphone. I'm going to get some freaking lights, and, you know, I'm just going to start talking about it to the world, even if nobody ever sees it, man. If it's just you, Swasty, and it's just Frank Yeager and a couple of other people, the fact that any of you guys would spend any amount of time with me makes me feel like I've already won the damn Powerball. I don't need anything else. This doesn't ever have to become a major PewDiePie, Logan Paul garbage YouTube thing, man. Like, it doesn't. It just needs to be an outlet, man. And, you know, if it extends to 100 people, if it extends to 100 million people, whatever it is at one point versus another somewhere down the line, I just want to record and document my love and passion for this industry and share it with anybody who's willing to give it a chance, including those who are out there that understand and who may not be able to be, you know, have the luxury of engaging with it like I can. You know. So anyway, enough of that garbage. Let's get into I know, dude, I'm just like I'm gonna get choked up. I love this medium so much. So let's continue working our way towards, man, into Meridian. And here is finally all these hours later, man, we're at the bottom here of that Karja tower. Oh, can we talk to you? Yeah, we can. Check out that Roman armor I was talking about, man. That is so, let's switch up here. That is so cool. Dude, I love, and typically I really dislike the tribal, kind of just the tribal, you know, aesthetic. I'm just not a big fan of it. But in this game, I'm all about it. For whatever reason, man, I'm just all about it. So now we finally made our way down to this side on the Dawn's Gate. So to make sure I can't go through that door. And we're heading over into unknown territory here. These are the Outlands. These are areas, but I'm a seeker, man. Aloy is a damn seeker. She's able to go beyond these boundaries and do her thing. And I love the lore behind that and kind of how they laid the boundaries for that, and they laid the kind of the set pieces, and or not the set pieces, but they laid the groundwork for her just going out and exploring, and how she was an outcast in the beginning of the game. We're 20 hours in, man, and I feel like I've been with her my whole life. It's like, the character development, the organic, earned feel of everything when it comes to Aloy and the different characters in this game, it's just so well done. None of it feels cheap. None of it feels like it's done just for the sake of being done. There's that damn mechanical eagle. Let's hit this fireplace or fire camp, or campfire rather. Listen to me. Let's hit this campfire here. Ooh, no, I do want to save. I'll be honest with you, I do want to save. Oh man, even the sound that damn thing makes is super intense. Let's get down. I got that new skill set that will allow me to stay undetected for a while there. So this place is called Free Heap. Let's take a look here. Let's get this enemy unlocked. Stormbird, another level 27. Another level 27. Okay, so we know what happened the last time we had a level 27. And that was a really good highlight, I think, for tonight. Somehow I managed to not die, but I really had to be on my game when it came to dodging, evading, blocking, getting down river. It was gritty, right? Like, it wasn't pretty. I had to just whatever it took. And that kind of like plays into like the scrappy feel of this game. Everything in the game feels kind of scrappy. Like I said, like earned. That's how I would explain pretty much every aspect of this game. It feels earned. So kind of getting out of that, knowing I bit off more than I could chew because of you, my boy Swasty, and that's all good, man. I love the fact that you were like, dude, drink some beer and go fight the level 27. What's the worst that could happen? You lose a couple minutes of progress. You're right. No, I found an enemy that was way too high level for me. I killed a bunch of other enemies on the way out of that enemy encounter and finally freaking picked up where I needed to be with the main story as I continue my way towards Meridian underneath that Carja Tower and now into a totally new territory. And by the way, as I moved through that gate, saw this new enemy, it like felt tangibly different. Felt tangibly different than anything else that I've done. Just been absolutely fantastic. So, did not take the moment to look at that Stormbird that popped up in my... There we go, Stormbird. No weaknesses, strength to shock. Highly maneuverable flying machine with a wide array of shock-based air-to-ground attacks. So if I ever get spotted by this enemy, I got to make sure I got plenty of resistance potions for shock on hand. So let's make sure that we got just that. I'm still so frustrated I didn't find a boar bone, you know. I found that boar bone first thing, and I was like, oh, I need a boar skin, and you know, but I was able to expand this resource satchel, and then I got killed because the only time I got killed tonight, man, I just got too cocky and too arrogant. Oh, I took down a level 24 or level 25 or whatever it was, Bellowback, a corrupted Bellowback, and cleared out the whole zone, and then I just like ran through, fought a bunch of sawtooths, and died. And it took me back a little bit, and I haven't been able to pick up a boar bone since. I've got the boar skin, so that once I get that boar bone, I can upgrade the satchel twice and not have to worry about it for a while. But I love how this thing glows at nighttime, man. Look at the yellow there in the night, like just juxtaposed against the stars in the background, which you probably can't see on your screen. But man, if you're looking at my TV, like you can see them all sparkling. It's so unbelievably... I just can't get over how gorgeous the game is. I just really, really wish I could be streaming this. Oh, dear Lord. That thing saw me. Yes, it did. Whoa. 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 Holy mother of God, I just got lit up. So... I'm starting to wonder if I need to level up a little bit more before I continue the main story, because that was ridiculous. That was a 2-shot kill. It's not the end of the world because I'm right here. Oh. Okay. So just kind of chilling. Yep, just kind of chilling. Yeah, let's just continue to move around a little bit. But no, I got to go this way. So okay. So apparently this bird can hang out on this side of the fence too. So I mean, like I said, I got that skill where I got that skill at least where I can like stay crouched and not be seen. So maybe I just moved a little bit too quickly there. So I'd assume this is kind of like a gated counter where you've got to be stealthy, right? But it looks like it's turning to look at me, so I'm just wondering if moving slowly. No, what am I supposed to take this thing out right now? So no, I just got to bait out that attack there and run the other way. Oh, but it can just like, dude, this thing can just do whatever it wants to do. So I can run this way and then just jump that way and just like I can avoid that. Like I'm really not worried about it. I just calm down, bird. What'd I do to you, man? I didn't do nothing to you. I'm just chilling. Yo, that's an alligator. Are those alligators for real? They are. All right, let's go to... Let me make sure that I can't... Okay, so I can craft up a healing potion. Good. Oh, no, I can't. No, because why could I? Why would you want me to? No, that's a fire potion, you douche. Like there we go. There's a health potion. Okay. I just gotta brute force my way through and get hidden or get out of these, I guess. I mean, my dear Lord. Woo! I love how her facial expression completely and totally hammers home the point. That was intense, man. And I don't really think there was an easy way to get through there. It doesn't feel like there was an easy way to get through there. I love that there were alligators there, which is cool. And hey, listen, maybe I'm meant to not come here until later in the game, but I don't know if that's the case. Let's see what it says in the journal. Maybe we see what it says in the journal. Objective log, main quest, Aloy journeys. Journeys to Meridian in search of Olin. Yeah. What does it? Doesn't give us a level here. Oh, level 12, the City of the Sun. Level 12? Really? Because I'm level 20 and I just got my ass handed to me on a silver platter. Maybe those enemies were added as part of the expansion. That's fair. Or maybe I was in, maybe the game expected me to have more stealth abilities unlocked to be able to get through without aggroing, right, those enemies. But I enjoyed the difficulty in kind of getting past them, de-aggroing them, and kind of moving forward at this point. Oh, another beer down. Another beer down. Dear Lord, this game is so pretty, man. I just can't. I can't get over it. I just wish you guys could see it the way I could. Oh, you're good, Aloy. Don't worry about it. Oh my God, there's another one. Are you kidding me right now? There's another one. So I'm gonna have to take my time here, man. We're gonna have to take our time and not aggro these giant Shadow of the Colossus rip-off mofos. I just say that because I know they could wreck my day. So where are we at? We're about 1,910 footsteps away. Looks like daytime's starting to happen a little bit, or early evening. Late evening, rather. I don't know what I'm saying. I got my buzz on. So it looks like the whole point here is to sneak your way into Meridian. So let him pass here. I guess I just gotta keep an eye out where these I just got to keep an eye out where these grasses are and keep my medicine pouch full, or at least as full as I can, and make sure that, yeah, my goodness, I can't wait to take these enemies down. It's going to be so sweet. What are these? Snap Maw. So we unlocked another. Like I said, 20 hours in, we're just constantly unlocking new enemy entries and continuing to see this bestiary expand, and yet it never feels like you're getting towards the end of it. It's so cool, man. It's so cool. Let's see what they say about snap maws here. And I assume that these are the same type of alligator-like monsters that we saw, or robots that we saw in that Forbidden West demo from yesterday. Let's take a look. Snap maw. Able to engage on land and water. Its bulk belies the speed of its distance closing lunge attacks. I'm going to try to fight this mofo. Oh, it already sees me, so that's cute. I guess that's cute. Oh, it sees me. Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear Lord. Oh my dear God, this thing is not... Oh, of course, there's the damn bird. Hey, what's up, you cheating mofo? If this starts me back out behind, it does. It does. A lot of new gamers out there would be upset. Oh my God, they started us behind the gate. Oh my God, we lost 10 minutes of progress. I love this. I love this. So in order to get to Meridian and to pass through this Karja gate, which I didn't do right away. Any way, shape, or form did I do this right away? I've spent probably the last 6 to 8 hours just rolling around in the areas in the wildlands that Aloy and her tribe and maybe one other was comfortable with, just kind of leveling up and doing my thing and not really being overly challenged. And now, as soon as I cross this Karja gate, I'm being asked to actually legitimately be stealthy because I can't mess with what's here right now, whether it's a Sawjaw or a Sawtooth or whatever they're called, or these aerial mofos who are patrolling the skies and will land at a moment's notice and just tear you to shreds. And the level quest is 12. I'm level 20. I'm getting torn to shreds. And I love it. I love it. I got to actually use stealth. I got to use Lampa Grass. I got to use smarts to kind of get through this because I'm not meant to be able to brute force my way through it. There have been other parts of the game where, listen, I need to brute force my way through this. And that's what I'm going to do. Or maybe I'm just stubborn. I don't feel like, figuring out the conundrum and the puzzle that is, how to get through this with the least amount of resistance. I'm just going to eat a bunch of potions and health and I'm just going to brute force it. Not an option here. And I love that. I love it. I've died, 3 times now? I love how much this game keeps you on its toes. I love it. And what's really cool too is I know that if I spent the time to just study this, if I was just screw it, I'm just going to study this enemy's patterns or whatever, and I could get better with it. I could totally learn and earn my way through this gate. That doesn't seem like that's the way the game wants you to proceed. And I love that. It doesn't bother me in the least. So let's try this again. We're going to drink an orange blood right now. To be honest with you, I probably shouldn't be, but I'm going to. Man, is that a sad amount ahead or what? Let's try this again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how it goes. I got to keep my eyes on those guys. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, my goodness. I did not keep my eye on this guy. I thought I was on the other side of the gate. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, dear God. I'm going to die right away. I'm going to die again. Right away. I don't know what to do. I mean, if that skill in keeping low still aggro's is maybe I'm meant to kill this mofo before I move on, but then there's I mean, shit, dude, there's another one right up the road. So, I mean, is that... I mean, level 27. I mean, is that what I'm supposed to do here? Because that thing started as being aggroed. Okay, here's some grass over here, so let's get over here. There we go. Okay. So maybe it's just okay. This is more of what I was talking about. Let's get the lay of the land in place, right? Machine site discovered, Glint Hawk. Really? That's the last thing that I needed. Seriously. Really? There's no other. And this thing can just follow you forever, huh? I guess not. No, there's probably this boundary limits, which is also lame. Okay, so looks like all I really need to do is just sprint straight across. That is probably the first time I've thought that this game has been really lame. Just to be clear, I have zero interest in moving forward like that. I don't have any interest in just cheesing the game that way. I want to make it through without aggroing that damn enemy and just being like straight up ALOY instead of just running and being like, oh well, technically the AI can't go past this point. Like no, like you put that bird there for a reason. And it's specifically to get the player to use stealth to get past it. To watch its pattern. There it goes over there. So get me into the... Where's the... Where okay. Okay. Stop trying to save. You die. Dude, I'm like, I'm not messing around, man. I'm not doing cheap stuff, man. I want to take this damn thing out legitimately. Craft up those fire arrows, ALOY. Do your thing. Hit it. Hit it. Nope, not with your... Yes. Oh, I gotta take... Yeah, there we go. Let's take a shock potion. There we go. Bait it out, baby. Oh, stop moving, would you? Let me shoot you in the face. There we go. Yo, this bird's going down tonight, son. You going down tonight. There we go. There we go. Get up there, ALOY. ALOY. Yeah, hit that canister. Oh my god, this is so cool. This is so cool. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Okay. Okay, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good, you're good. Yeah, let him yell at you. It's all good. That's how life goes, man. Oh god, I have no... Oh my god, I have no health potions. I just realized I have no health potions. Come on, man. Oh, why don't I have any health potions? All right. Yo, if I can't craft any health potions after all the fatty meat and all of the damn things that I've picked off all of these boars trying desperately to get a bone, if I can't pick one off now or craft a health potion with everything that I've gotten except for what I've needed to expand my resource satchel, I'll lose my mind. All right, good. Good. I can at least get a... There we go. Get him. Oh, that was one of the worst shots ever taken in life. That was so bad I don't even know what to say. Stop jumping around. Gotta hit those canisters. I love the requirement to hit these canisters. And I love that this enemy has like a ground attack and an air attack as well. Let's use one of those. There we go. Here we go, baby. Here we go. He's on fire, and he knows he's on fire. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Starting to feel super cheap. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is like he doesn't even have half of his. He doesn't even have half of his health down. You got to sneak past. You have to sneak past him. I've got no health. I mean, my dear God, dude. What the hell's it going to take? Seriously. It's the first time in the game I've been severely annoyed. Why in God's name would you make this a level 12, right? A level 12 quest when you're putting a level 27 enemy there and you're not giving me the ability to sneak past it. And then when I engage with it and I try to do everything right, I use potions. I use the weakness that it's against, that it's vulnerable against, and this is just a waste of my time at this point, and I'm far too busy of a person to be wasting my time with a game that's going to do this to me. It's the first time in 20 hours this has been an issue. So at the end of the day, is it really an issue? No, because I love this game and I still think it's going to be a masterpiece. But this kind of wall that I'm running up against right now, either I'm doing something significantly wrong and stupid, which is possible given my current state, or the game is just being ridiculous and unfair and the design is off. So, I mean, for fuck's sake. Okay, there it is, running to the other side of the map, okay? Here I go. Where's the Lampa grass that I can jump into? Okay? Okay, I'm squatted. Okay, I'm not gonna... Okay, good. There we go. Maybe it's just I needed to take another route and I need to go behind this canyon, which leads nowhere. And okay, at least it leads up to somewhere. So maybe it's just a matter of staying out of sight, out of mind. And if it's on me, I'm totally good with that. But damn it, I am getting to Meridian tonight, even if I have to abuse the terrible AI that's in this game. Are you kidding me? Okay, that doesn't look as nearly as dangerous as what I'm used to. Okay, so that's a giant bat. So it looks like we've probably unlocked another machine in the machine catalog, which is fine. What is it? A glint hawk. Flying scavengers that travel in groups, swooping to use ranged freeze attacks. Okay, so the weakness is fire. Not a big deal. I can deal with a level 18 mofo. Not a problem, okay? But those level 27 mofos running around that won't leave me alone, that's something else entirely. I really like these glint hawks and how they attack. That was really cool right there. Where you at? There we go. Hit him and bring him down. Let's hit that crit hit. There we go. Sweet. All right. I'm down with that. That's very cool. So maybe I just needed to take another route. That's fine. And like I said, as frustrating as that... Oh, what was that? Okay, I'll take another glint hawk. That's fine. As frustrating as that was with the level 27, whatever the mofos were there, the giant eagle or whatever, that's fine. You know, as long as there's a path forward, and I feel like they put that there for a very specific reason, to keep the player on their toes. Totally good with that, as long as there's a path forward and past them and all that good stuff. Right now, this feels great. All right, so I took down that glint hawk. That's good. All right, no issues with flying enemies. My goodness, was that last couple times that I died very difficult, though. Holy crap. That was so frustrating, especially when I decided to legitimately straight up engage it, use everything at my disposal, and be like, I've thrown everything at it. It's got half health. Let me, there it is over there. What are they called? I forget. And I love that later, just like I took down those glint hawks, I do really like that later I'll be able to come back and do the same with these.
I think I'm in the clear.
Oh, they're not going to give me the entry for it. That's fine. Point is, at least they're an alternate path forward. It kind of, I guess Gorilla kind of put them there to keep you out of the way. So I came around the canyon here. That actually ended up being a really cool. So that's on me for just like kind of trying, I guess, to brute force it. Or I thought there was a way to sneak past it straight up, and there was another path to take. So that's on me. I died a few times. I learned my way, and here we've got this moon right in between that spire there on the left going down over the canyon. Just beautiful. I mean, just such a cool moment. But I'm just so happy I've been able to continue my path towards Meridian and been able to kind of flank my way around what was an impossible... Okay, I don't say impossible because I won't say impossible because there are so many players out there who were like, oh, like it goes to Tsushima, I'll beat the Khan at level 1, or you know, players who go and beat Ganon and Breath of the Wild on level 1 or whatever, like that don't get hit. Okay, technically, yeah, you could probably make your way through that easily if you know the game and you know what you're doing and all that kind of stuff. But for someone naturally making their way through there, I thought maybe it was just like a huge barrier and difficulty spike, and it wasn't. I just had to go another way. So that's totally fine with me. And I love that I can go back and take care of those enemies, so no harm, no foul.
I'll tuck that away.
Let's drink some brew. Cheers. All right, I got to go to the bathroom here. I'll be right back. I am back. Let's take a sip of alcohol, shall we? Damn. All right. Let's continue our way towards Meridian. I actually really do like how this game keeps you on your toes. I got really frustrated there. Oh, boar. Oh, my gosh. Please give me a bone. All I want is a bone. Literally. Oh, yes. Okay. So, now we're going to be able to unlock both satchel upgrades here for this expansion. Crafting, carry capacity, resources satchel. Resources satchel upgrade 3. Oh wait. Oh, can I upgrade it to 4? Yes. I can. I'm so happy right now. No more upgrades available. Okay. So, I think that we've won ourselves like 10 minutes of resource satchels. That's fine. Hey, I'm not going to argue with it. I'm not going to argue with it. So let's see what we got here. Hold the search for 48 of 100. That gives us 52 more slots. That works for me. I'm kind of concerned because there's a damn bird. And it's right in my path of where I need to go. So, ever since I entered this territory, there have been birds everywhere. So, I got to be super careful about aggroing them because they will wreck my day. Let's pick up our treasure boxes here. I'm just going to do this quick. Yep. Take all, take all, take all, take all. There we go. Okay. So I got all my treasure boxes taken care of. Let's see. I think I'm good. Okay. What I need to do here is just be super careful, right? I just need to be really careful. They don't aggro this damn bird. And, oh man, it's, shit. This is just asking me to go right down the center of where it's, is this a broadhead? Okay, it's just a strider, so no big deal. Yo, Swasey, thanks for the heads up on hitting that strider's canister, right? So we'll let it blow up. There we go. Did that catch? All right, it caught the other one off our man. That's oh, please don't see me. No, you don't see me. You don't see me. This damn flying bird. I can't remember the name of it. Let's check our notebook. All right, charger. Yeah. When a threat is detected, blah, blah, blah. Okay. There are glint hawks. Is that what these are? Are these like giant glint hawks or what? Because I can't find another entry for what these damn things are. And I don't want to get close enough that I'm going to aggro it because it'll put me all the way back. What the hell is that enemy? All right. Let's keep a low profile behind. Use the environment, right? Let's use the environment. Because we've seen earlier that there's no way I can stand up against them. They're level 27. I can throw everything I have at them and they'll still wreck my day. All right. I think what we need to do is go up this way here and just use the environment to our advantage, right? So here's some grass. Actually, I think I can just straight up move away from them across this bridge and just get the hell out of that area. How's that sound? Let's get our health back up with that medicine pack here. I gotta add everything I can to that to that medicine boost. That medicine pouch, rather. Boom goes the dynamite. Oh, it's a long leg. Okay. Hey, buddy. Seriously, as long as I'm staying out of sight of that giant bird, I'm happy. There we go. Just use that heavy spear attack, take him down, put it right in the gobbler. There we go. I still want to get the all right, so let me put it this way. As frustrated as I was trying to brute force my way through here, I love that they've put this enemy who, even if you throw everything you have at it, you maybe drop like right, like a half of its health. And it's just kind of like the keeper of this area. And I know at some point I'm going to come back at level 30 or whatever when I'm ready to start the expansion, and I'm just going to fucking... Oh, sorry for the light. I'm just going to freaking drop, cut off each wing, cut off each freaking tail, and then just put my freaking spear right through its cerebellum, because I'm going to have revenge on my mind, because I've died 3 times to this thing. Stormbird. There we go. We got it in. Okay, Stormbird. Highly maneuverable flying machine with a wide array of shock-based air-to-ground attacks. You think? All right. Plenty of grass here. Let's continue our way towards Meridian. And here's another bird over here, man. Right across the distance. So I got to just stay over here to the right, pick up medicinal grass where I can. Pick up, continue up the valley, Red Dead Redemption style, because this is blatantly, like Canyon style, Colorado, Wyoming. We saw that we were in the Broncos stadium earlier in the game, so we're in that classic, Midwest area in the United States, and it's cool to kind of see it represented here naturally as this world sprawls out across the horizon. I mean, look at that. I mean, just look at that. Seriously, guys, oh my God, you can't see what I'm seeing. Oh, I wish you could see what I'm seeing. Okay. This is just so gorgeous. I mean, that's a screenshot right there. So they've very clearly staggered these birds, right? They've very clearly staggered them to make the progress very difficult for the player. They want it to be a significant barrier to moving into Meridian, and it's great game design. It makes a ton of sense to me. I mean, hey, look, you got multiple, what do you call them? Thunderjaws down there. We already kind of had we kind of already had our hands full earlier tonight with them fighting 2 at one time. I don't think so. Maybe I'll find a cauldron where I can override one of them and it kind of helped me there. But I just want to get to Meridian. Man, look at the scale of this game. Look at the beauty. Look at the volumetric god rays coming in over there, crossing over those ridges, over and the light reflecting off of, oh my God, the bodies of water there. We're blatantly in Wyoming here. Just, I mean, special. Just special. The scale in this game is absolutely top notch. And then some. I can't say enough about it. I don't want to fall down it, but I'm not going to lie that it's pretty sick. So it looks like we finally made our way through. I love kind of looking back, seeing how they kind of staggered the enemies there to keep the player honest. Plenty of ways to get around it. So all the issues I had earlier, I thought that you had to brute force your way through it. And it looks like that's not the case. You just have to kind of put stealth to use for the first time in a while. And I absolutely love the fact that that is where the Karja Tower is that we were at hours ago. Here I am on the other side after seeing these mechanical flying birds, knowing I can't take them down yet, but I'll be able to come back and wreck their face. But absolutely, oh my God, the game is so good looking. It's so good looking. Knowing that it will look completely different based on the time of day and the angle and all that kind of stuff. So let's get to Meridian and end this stream so I can go and continue to play East 8, which you haven't played before. It's just worth every freaking penny. Yeah. You die and you go to hell. Yo, you mind, buddy? There we go. All right, Broadhead. Man, so this game makes you earn it. That's for sure. I feel like I'm in what's that place in Red Dead Redemption? I feel like I'm in Amarillo. I'm about to roll into Amarillo and their sheriff and all that good stuff. Just what a difference in territory. What a difference in environment that we're seeing as we kind of cross our way. There's another long neck. I'm down. Or a tall neck. Sorry. Not a long neck, a tall neck. Where's that campfire? I want to make sure I don't lose this progress that I've made here. Let's see. Over here. That's pretty far away, isn't it? I guess not. Okay, there we go. 35. 35 meters. Not bad. Yeah, we're going to do a manual save there. Let's hit up 528s. Yeah, bottom one is the last one that was, or the oldest one here. So let's hit that. So we're good to go, man. We'll get into Meridian after we take down this long neck. I love that as difficult as climbing can be in this game because like traversal is definitely not a strong suit. Is this a bandit camp I got to take out first? I really hope not. Okay, good. I just want to kind of like get this long neck down and then get to Meridian and so I can shut down the sheep and do some other things.
What are they doing here?
Oh, I guess it is. All right. Well.
It looks like they're trying to capture the Tolmec.
Man. All right. You know what? I'm just gonna not mess around with this. How's that sound? Yep. Yeah, I mean, it's not Ghost of Tsushima. I can't just climb on stuff. I hate not just being able to jump up there and climb. All right. You know what? I'm just going to... I mean, I got to be honest with you guys. I'm trying to just get to Meridian so I can shut down the stream. I'm really not interested in this point in doing another bandit out. I mean, this is awesome. Don't get me wrong. This is really cool, and I'm looking forward to it. But I just don't want to do it tonight. Like I just want to kind of get to Meridian and shut down. Okay. All right. Well, I guess that's how it goes. Okay. So. Maybe that's where we end things for tonight because I just listen, on any other night I'd be totally fine with like taking my time going through taking out all these human bandits and doing the long neck and all that kind of stuff, but I'm just not like I want to play some other stuff tonight. I just do. We're 1712, so let's see if we can at least get there. I'll just skip this part here. I don't need to do it. I can come back. I just want to get to Meridian and be done. that's just it. So we'll do a quick save there. Hit up the quick save. And we'll just get down to Meridian here quickly. And then I'll come back and I'll take out the long neck or that bandit encampment, which I will totally pwn like news if I'm paying attention and doing what I need to do. I mean, look at, I mean, just this is gorgeous, man. Seeing the river flow. This looks like it's in the Grand Canyon almost, but
Come on.
yeah, I just want to get to Meridian. I just want to get to Meridian, save, and then come back. And next time I play, I'll go out and do all the optional stuff and things like that. But listen, if I just meander and do my own thing like I would if I wasn't playing on stream only, I would never get done. I'm trying to get done with this game this year so I can release my crow eating video about it, right? So I can't dolly or lollygag around, man. I gotta focus on like the story and get through it, and you know, and all that good stuff. And I can always next time. My God, that's gorgeous. Look at that. Holy crap. I just like the blue of the river, and then the volumetric God rays coming in, and then all those. Wow, look at that. Dude, this is just something special. This is something else. So I'm going to just sprint until I get to Meridian. And then, like I said, next time I play, I'll come out. I'll spend some time, like, you know, investigating the areas I just sprinted across. That's fine. But I just need to get to and continue the story so that I'm not spending the rest of 2021 playing this game on stream and not able to show you guys other great games and do other awesome things. I might have to release some kind of update video in the interim and say, listen, guys, I said I said I was going to play this only on stream, but it's not really all that realistic, right? If I want to get through it in a reasonable amount of time, I need to be able to play it off stream where I don't have to set up my capture card. I don't have to set up my audio. I don't have to set up, you know, my XSplit. Looks like I can't kill these boars, so that sucks. Okay, well, that's fine. I'm not really worried about it. Those guys, I'm sure, want to talk to me. I'm sure there's side quests and all that stuff. But again, I'm just trying to sprint to Meridian here. And I love the change. Absolutely love the change in environment here where we feel like we're more in a Wyoming type of area than like a Denver, Colorado, or mountainous region. Now we're in an arid desert region. And I'm all for that. My God, this game is so beautiful. Just the different shades of orange and red and yellow that are in play here. It looks like I'm running towards. Yeah, I see a bunch of. Yeah, I see a green exclamation point there. Let's hit a quick save here, just in case I die on the way through. Guys, I'm literally sprinting to Meridian. That's all I care about. Just get my ass to Meridian, and I'm happy. What is that? Dear Lord. We'll find out when we get a little bit closer to it, I guess. Hey, guys, what up? I'm going to go this way. You guys can try to kill me all you want, but I'm going to be all good. Thunderjaw. Oh, and it's not just a Thunderjaw. It's a machine site for Thunderjaws. So multiple Thunderjaws. Cool. Gee, I wonder if that's Meridian over there. What do you think? You think that might be Meridian? The sense of space and the sense of that's so beautiful. I don't want to just be I really don't just want to be sprinting through. This is just for tonight. Just for tonight. I just want to get there so I can shut down. But my goodness, like, I mean, the game is just the sense of scale and just the different, the vast variety of environments. Like, everything else in the game feels so real and it feels so earned in every way. I just can't get over it. It's so impressive, and it's so creative. And you die and you go to hell. I hate the fact that I'm just sprinting past all this awesome stuff, because I know there's so much to explore, and the game rewards exploration in every facet, right? Whether you're picking up new items, whether you're looting, whether you're just enjoying just the scenery that Guerrilla Games has put in here for you. I mean, I just I'm very much looking forward to the next 100 hours or so of this game. I just I'm gonna have to release an update video saying I've got to free myself from this. I have to play on stream type of thing. Look at that, man! Look at the way that the light is refracting off the water or reflecting off the water. That almost feels like the Congo. I mean, this world that they've put into place is just so brilliantly thought out. It just feels so intentional and so meticulously designed. I can't get over it. It's every region feels so significantly different in all the important ways. Even the way that you explore the environments feels different from region to region. You know, Aloy being the seeker, you really get a sense of that. I mean, and just the scale of this almost feels like Great Wall of China style, right? I mean, look at the beasts in the background floating in the valleys, flying in the valleys, protecting those areas. As we saw earlier tonight, I died multiple times as they were defending the areas, and I had to come up with alternate routes past, which is fine. I was initially annoyed, but then I realized, oh, I just it's on me. The lush, dense, tropical jungle, desert, arid feel is just palpable and completely and totally different from anything else I've experienced up to this point. What an incredible wild variety of things. It's just like East, man. East 8 in that desert island. If you've ever played East 8, what an unbelievable triumph, just like this is. We made it to Meridian. That was my goal tonight. Let's make it to Meridian. Here's my boo Aloy. Far from home. We're at Meridian Gate. I got chills. It has been a long, tough journey here, man. Not just through this stream, but many others. And there we go with that landscaping. What is that tower? I don't know, but I know at some point I will make my way there, and I'm sure there will be plenty of story and lore and side quests or main quest that provide additional context to it and make it worth visiting. I can't get over how well this world is put together. I can't get over it. I want to explore every freaking inch of this game's world.
Be about your business, Outlander.
Look at the scale. Just look at the scale of this. Like, the scale of this is just so impactful. I mean, it just brings a very real sense of presence.
Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search. The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course, ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Red Ridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erin's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erin. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Eren, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive!
There he
I
is.
thought you were dead. Make way, make way!
All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
Bitch!
As you wish, sir.
That's what I thought. So we know from that Horizon Forbidden West demo or gameplay trailer that he's a good guy, ultimately.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The proving was attacked by a group of killers.
The
Not many
band.
of us survived.
The killers.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Owen.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Owen. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or
Yeah,
what they
Owen's
want, but I do know that Owen is
a
working on
mofo.
it.
Let's just put it that
But,
way.
I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents? Places he returns to?
A house.
Yo,
Here in Meridian.
this game's done a great job of making me want to get my hands
I
on
need to
Olin.
search it.
Like legit.
I guess. As long
I'm
as
looking
I'm
forward
there
to
witness the search.
Aloy finally meeting up with Olin and putting her boots to him.
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
So many people here all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drift.
That's a good strategy, my man.
That girl. Is she Nora? Apparently they're letting anyone into the city.
That must be the spire. It's huge.
I'm really looking forward to exploring all the lands I just kind of sprinted past on my way here. That'll be good.
They see blood for blood, vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered, and her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself!
Bitch!
Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Okay, how are we gonna get in?
Nice.
Oh, that was...
Subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
all of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
See what we got. Yeah, focus. Here we go.
is frayed. The floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Azeram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Jay, always so
I don't
cool.
think you're getting through.
Are you sure you're okay?
I'm sober enough, all right? I don't need another lecture.
That's not what I meant. I was talking about what happened outside with the crowd.
I don't want to talk about that. We're here because of what you said about Olin, so do what you need to do.
You said Olin has connections in the royal court. Does he know the Sun King personally?
No. He served the court as a scout sometimes and sold ancient trinkets to nobles, but he never had an audience with the king. If you're right, and Olin's into something dark, Sun King Avad has nothing to do with it. I'd stake my life on that.
Did Olin ever invite you in?
Nah. Closest I got was a doorstep to help him home after a night out. We drank a river that night, but I hold it well. Usually.
I'll look around.
That's what
All right, let's see what we got. So, we got the fake rug. Let's see what's up here. No, those are humans, multiple walls and places away. I'm not wasting my time, buddy. Find a way to break the hatch. Don't mind if I do. Well, maybe it's over here. Let's see. Oh, this is outside. There we go. Woven fabric painted with ochre and insect-derived pigments shows a family unit.
Looks like a picture of Olin's family. It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
That's cool. Don't care.
A lot of metal here. Could be just what I need.
Well, that didn't help. Let's see if Aaron has anything to say. Maybe he can help us get it up. Nope.
I don't think you're getting through.
All right, back.
All right, let's see. Man, I've been drinking. Give me a break. Like, come on. Oh, there we go. That's much easier. Okay. There was yellow there, so it's actually up here. All right. Examine stacked ingots.
Looks big and heavy. Could do a lot of Let's give it a little push.
Yep. Let's do it. Conveniently knock these giant metal blocks through the floor from the top part of the house. Boom goes the dynamite. Nice.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
I love those like smirks and like those little moments there, like between Aaron and Aloy right there, where she's just kind of like You did tell me not to break anything, but it is what it is. I love it. Like the little moments like that in this game are just they just abound, right? They just abound. So let's head down here and see what we got in this basement.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
So listen, I'm coming up on the end of this stream, guys. I got to talk about this game though. Like this game's making me feel things, and I got to talk about some of the other games that are out there. I hate. We'll talk about that in a minute. And boom goes the dynamite. Excuse me. What I said was, and boom goes the dynamite. Let's finish this up, get to a point where we can save, and let's talk. Let's talk a little bit, ladies and gentlemen.
Looks like Olin kept a journal.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. A map. The glyphs show places he visited. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
I should be going.
The focus. It reveals...
And love how you found that focus as a 6-year-old child.
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too. Like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers
God,
saw.
their facial expressions are so expressive.
As far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact...
Yo, I'm feeling this too, like this...
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me?
Oh, dude. Like every this feels real and organic, man. This is built naturally. Again, like it's not forced. It's not like Guerrilla Games is like, oh, we're just gonna like throw this out there and in a way where it's just rushed, or like they don't cut corners. Like it feels so legitimately real. This interaction between Aaron and Aloy, and like when you have a full cohesive vision for something and you have it down to the minuscule granular level, then you know when you're creating a game, the type of interactions you need to build and how they're going to build over time. It's like not something you can force. It's something that you have to have from the beginning. Before you start production, you've got to have it all laid out pre-production. You have to know where it's going to end. You just can't wing it. So many games and films and books and any number of different mediums, like they just kind of like you can tell the difference between things that kind of like figure those things out as they go along, where you look back in the beginning and you go to the end and you're like, oh, okay, well, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense. There are lapses here and there are lapses there and blah, blah, blah. But then you like, it's very obvious when something is well thought out and there was a vision ahead of time, and then it was executed on in pre-production before they ever rolled a camera, wrote a script, assigned a director, brought in the right people to voice the actors and do the motion capture. This game hits it on everything. I think that's what differentiates it from Odyssey from this. Like Assassin's Creed Odyssey, by all intents and purposes, should be considered a great game. But it also manages to come off feeling hollow. It manages to come off feeling like the shell of so many other games where you say like, wow, this is technically really well done, but it's lacking some level of soul. Horizon should be coming off feeling that way because it does a lot of the same things, but it manages to avoid that because it's very clearly a defined vision that's being executed upon with consistency and the granular level. And it's also unique in kind of the whole concept itself when it comes to thematically, you know, this Stone Age feel dichotomy with, you know, the high technology cauldron type of thing. But also the interactions between these characters when you first meet them, the way that they talk and organically how these relationships blossom and how they mature and how they just embed within the player's psyche. I mean, it's just, I cannot say enough about how organic all of this feels. It all feels earned. All of it. All of it. This exchange between Aaron and Aloy arguing over his sister feels completely and totally earned. And I'm like right there, like, yeah. Oh, man. Oh, snap. Like, I'm like right there with it and I'm feeling it right here. And you can only get that when it's generated a certain way and when there's a certain level of care and articulation put into it and thought. Like Guerrilla Games just continues in every aspect of this to make me feel like I'm invested. And not because they say, oh, you should be invested and they cut corners, but because they're doing it the right way from start to finish. Again, maybe I'm 20 plus hours in, just over 20 hours in at this point. I have no doubt this will, you know, once we get to a point where like, yeah, you've seen most of the story and like, you know, you understand the different activities and stuff. There's no doubt because of how incredibly satisfying and fulfilling the combat loop and then just the straight up gameplay loop is in the game. That'll hold up over 100 hours, no question. But the story is as well. The interaction with all NPCs is the way that you're talking and the cause and effect. And then you've got that expression between the main NPCs, which maybe not carry through and doesn't carry through to the secondary and tertiary NPCs that are in the game, but it feels so natural. It's hard to put my finger on exactly what it is because like I said before, it should feel like Assassin's Creed Odyssey. It should feel like a Far Cry. It should feel like any of these other games that end up being soulless and kind of by the books and a bit rhythmic, right? Like I've seen in song this, I've seen in the song and dance before. This doesn't feel that way at all. It even though the underpinnings are the same, it's the little things that matter. And I say that all the time. It's the small things that differentiate the great games from the masterpieces, or the good games from the great games. And this game just continues, like this argument between them feels so earned. Like it just feels, it feels so earned, and it feels so natural and organic and right and believable. It doesn't feel like it's forced in any way, or like, like in Final Fantasy 15, where you've seen Noctis's fiance for 20 seconds and you're supposed to care deeply about her, like you've spent 100 hours with her. Even though the characters are reacting that way, you're like, this is awful. Like you just can't force this kind of thing. It has to be kind of like Mr. Miyagi's bamboo tree. It has to be catered, and it has to be cared for, and it has to be cultivated a specific way in order to engage the player this way. Guerrilla Games has cut no corners in any way, shape, or form. I can't get over it. Can't get over it. Ghost of Tsushima is the same way. The way that Jin Sakai acts and talks with people, whether it's a common day, everyday peasant, in on the island of Tsushima somewhere, or if it's a major side quest where it's Yuna or Norio or whoever it is, they are very similar in that regard, and that none of it is shortcutted, and it all feels earned. This game's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. I just I love it. I love this game. I love it. I would give this game so far a 9.75. In spite of the lack, like there are some serious issues with it when it comes to like convenience. Traversal sucks. The ability to abuse the enemy AI, that sucks. Kind of the survival horror feel where you're constantly, even though you've expanded your resource pouch, you're constantly like moving through your inventory and stuff. Like I hate that. It sucks. Like it doesn't make sense in an open world game. None of it matters. Ultimately, they're all nitpicks. This game is so far beyond the sum of its parts, just like Ghost of Tsushima is, that it's staggering. What a staggering effort from Guerrilla Games, especially, and again, this is 4 years late. But to come out of the first-person shooter genre into the third-person shooter genre, into the third-person open-world genre, and to execute like this, unreal. Look at Final Fantasy VII. Dirge of Cerberus. Oh, we're just going to go do a third-person shooter with Vincent as the main character. Yeah, because that ended so well, right, Square Enix? You can't just hop into another genre and expect that the legacy that you laid out before is going to naturally carry over. You've proved more than anything that's not the case. That's why these battle royale garbage games that they're releasing for the Final Fantasy VII IP, which they're completely and totally pimping out at a level we've never seen before, to the Call of Duty crowds, the Fortnite crowds, and supposedly the Dark Knight or the Dark Souls crowds as well. Give me a freaking break. And yet you have Guerrilla Games, the shining beacon of example here of being like, we're going to change genres, but we're going to do it thoughtfully. We're going to do it in a way that doesn't disrespect our fan base. And we're going to do it in a way that cultivates legitimate, organic character growth, character progression. This is beautiful. This is so well done, it's hard to articulate. It might suck that I can't grab onto any, any surface, right? Like Breath of the Wild style, Genshin Impact style, or Ghost of Tsushima style. If you can reach it with your hands, you can grab up onto it. That's fine. It sucks. It's ultimately a nitpick. This game is nothing short of stellar. Nothing short of stellar in every way. Story's great. Gameplay's out of this world and unique. Setting itself and the aesthetic is something we haven't seen in a long time, if ever. Writing's excellent. Cinematography is great. Art direction's out of this world, as we saw earlier tonight on this session when I just lost my damn mind because it reminded me of Ocarina of Time. Seriously. I've been playing games for 32 years. Right? 32 or 33 years, and I'm calling out something that makes me feel like when Ocarina of Time came out, understanding when that game came out, where games were, and how it made me feel. This gave me a call back to Ocarina of Time. What an accomplishment. Harbo says, are you still live, bro? You are the man, Bauer. Thank you, Harbo. I appreciate it, man. I'm just sitting here flipping out. I am still live. Am I alive? I don't know. I might wake up tomorrow and be like, oh, that was in the afterlife. I didn't realize I had died, but apparently I died on stream, and then I'm just continuing to drink and still wasted. Yeah, I'm still around, dude. Still doing my thing. Still playing. Just fawning over this game. I can't wait to eat crow. At this point, I would humanely euthanize a crow, chop it up, put it into a stew or something, and eat it just on general principle alone. I'm gonna do something a little bit better than that. Something that doesn't actually include me killing an avian and putting it inside my body, but something fun, kind of cute. And actually, Harbour, I think I shared with you what that would be, but we'll keep that in the DL for now. But yeah, man, I'm getting ready to shut down the stream. But just wanted to get into Meridian and kind of talk with Aaron a little bit here and see what was going on, and just kind of this intense interaction between Aloy and Aaron right now about his sister is just, like I was saying, it just feels so earned. It feels so earned and so right and so real and so like I just feel like I can connect with it, Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Let's continue here before we shut down the stream and see what's going on here. Why should you have justice and not me?
I'll head
He says.
to Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said. I'll see what I can do.
Unreal, man. What an incredible session this has been tonight. I mean, just all the way around from start to finish. This has been worth the wait. I haven't played in over a week. I didn't make a video this week, and I was like, it's cool. My goal is, well, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let's go get to a campsite here. I'll drink a little bit, and we're gonna go into podcast mode here. Yeah, I'll talk to Green Dude soon, who looks like who desperately needs a shower. Dear Lord.
Kind of spice?
Check out these wares.
Let's hit this campfire here. We're only 80 footsteps away.
Only the finest goods here. See for yourself.
I mean, just look at the freaking landmarks in this game, and they all feel significant.
The longer we stay
you know, the only game I can think of off the top of my head that does this better is Final Fantasy XIV. And I can't wait to talk to you guys about Final Fantasy XIV. And when I return to it, that's going to take up 90% of my time. So 9 times out of 10, that's what I'm going to be playing. So let's go ahead and save up here. We'll hop into Bauer Babel and we'll finish this stream strong. Okay, we'll finish this stream talking to one another on a Memorial Day weekend. But what an absolutely incredible session of Horizon Zero Dawn, and just further reinforcing the fact that I need to eat some crow for spending 4 years talking smack on what is ultimately one of the best new IPs in the entire industry, whether you're playing on PC, Xbox, PlayStation, or anything in between. What a session. What a phenomenal session. What is going on, Robert? Wow, how you doing, my man? Thank you for taking the time to come in here, man, and hang out on a Memorial Day weekend. I think that you are off today. If, you know, what's the word? If appearances are accurate, I think you are out of work and spending some time hanging out, maybe playing a little Call of Duty. Dare I say The Division? Not much, man. A whole lot going on. My what's up? My cholesterol and my blood pressure. Other than that, not too much. But no, seriously, what an amazing night tonight. What a great session. Played, let's see, almost 4 hours, so 3.5 hours solid, or 3 hours 45 minutes. That's a good session. My goal is to stream a little bit more moving forward. I'm just in awe, man. I'm just in awe at how great this game is. I mean, I'm literally gonna have to eat crow on stream on my next video, because everything I've said about this game has been. I mean, listen, I'm not a fan of robot dinosaurs, and I never will be. But at this point, I could care less if they give a good reasoning behind why they're there or not. It could be the worst, most cringe-worthy explanation ever. I don't care. They're fun to fight. They're fun to break down. This game is freaking special. It's special. And everything in it is earned. You got this female empowerment narrative where in the vast majority of other games, you'll see the corporate overlords being like, oh, okay, you know, like, let's just check the box here for social justice. This game earns everything. Everything. Every freaking thing. Aloy is one of my favorite characters in recent memory. I love her to death. I love her to death. I was swooning blatantly over her during the Forbidden West reveal. I'm just so I can't recommend this game enough. It's so good. It's so good. I might end up enjoying this game more than Ghost of Tsushima. That's a huge bold statement. We'll see what happens. I might just be drunk, but it's like right up there with Ghost of Tsushima, which for me is like tops for open world games. Like the original Red Dead Redemption and Ghost of Tsushima are like, for me, like tops. This game is like standing tall with both of them. It is so good. It is so good. And the fact you can buy it for $9 or you could have gotten it for free is just staggering to me. I love everything about it. So this is, I guess, my 8th stream, because they took one of them away. This is my 8th stream of it. I hate that I committed myself to only playing it on stream because PS5 is so shitty that I can't play directly from my PS5 and just do stealth mode with it and play it whenever I want, because it won't. Like, let's just say that the ability to stream natively from PS5 is atrocious and awful and poopy, right? So I've got to set up my capture card. I've got to set up these lights every freaking time. I've got to get my microphone and my audio going. I've got to get XSplit on here with all my templates here, you know, between the different scenes and all that stuff, if I want to play this game and show it to you guys. And it's absolutely disgraceful that PlayStation is restrictive and intentionally blocking functionality as they are. Honestly, guys, as soon as I can get an Xbox Series X, that's what I'm going to be playing on the most. That's what I'm going to be playing on the most. I'm going to be streaming from my Xbox, and be able to continue to play my games from not only just my PC, but maybe even my Nintendo Switch, because you can log into your Xbox Live on your Nintendo Switch, because guess what? Microsoft wants you to be able to do, play on whatever console is convenient for you. But kind of back to the topic here, I'm just, what a session of Horizon after a week. I got to figure out what video I'm going to put out this coming week, but there's a lot to do. A busy week with work, but ready here to put out another video and continue to play Horizon. I'm going to try to get 3 streams out this week because I got to get through this. I've finally beaten Ghost of Tsushima, which, my God, it was so good. It was so good. So my goal was to beat Ghost of Tsushima, another major open world game, before I even started Horizon. But because you guys wanted me to play Horizon and kind of put me through this thought exercise of, well, the concept might not be for you, but check it out, make sure it's still objectively a good game. I decided to start it before I beat Ghost of Tsushima, but I was able to shelf that, at least for now. And I do want to get a platinum in it at some point, but for now, I shelf that and I can focus on Horizon Zero Dawn, and that's what I'll look to stream moving forward. But there are other games I want to show you guys and play and kind of spend some time with. Getting ready to knock out East 8 here, which has just been I will release a video dedicated to East 8 probably within the next 2 weeks. If it's not this coming week, it'll be the week after. That game is so special and so good, it's hard to articulate. And it's also so out of left field, especially if you've never played an East game before and you're looking for something that's like AAA quality, but it's not a AAA title. Like that will be a game to play. I can't get over how much I love it. Like, I use music from the soundtrack in East 8 to get me through like the hardest parts of my high intensity interval training when I'm like, I want to give up. I'm like, oh wait, let me put on the boss music from East 8, and then like starts playing. I'm just like, suddenly I'm like, I'm gonna die too, finishing up, and I'm ready to go. It's good stuff. But no, it was a really good session here tonight. I'm gonna finish up this brewski. I'm gonna go eat some food. But 3 days, man, until I get back to work. We're gonna play some games, and I'm gonna stream a little bit. And otherwise, if you see me on, you guys want to play anything, let me know. I'll be playing some Call of Duty this weekend. I'll be playing some Surge. I'll be playing a little bit of East 8, trying to close that out. And of course, I'll be playing some Horizon Zero Dawn. So keep your eyes on your phone. If you haven't already, go to my YouTube channel, select all notifications, that bell. If you just click the bell, it'll just every once in a while show you, right? It'll just show you that, every once in a while, like, when I pop up. But if you select all notifications, every time I upload a video, every time that I go live, it'll let you know. And if you haven't watched my last video from Judgment, where I talked about how great that game is, please do that. Go and like it. That helps me with the YouTube algorithm and all that good stuff. And here on my templates, I'm just messing around. See, it used to say Bauer Babble and all that. I gotta work on my templates here. So you'll see me kind of like moving around different things there and all that good stuff. But I love all you guys out there. Happy Memorial Day weekend. And yo, Spangler, thank you for your service, dude. Seriously, man, like anybody that's ever served, thank you so much for protecting our freedom and doing your time. I don't care if you're a freaking janitor or a window washer somewhere in another country, man. You're just as important, man, helping maintain our freedom. So thank you for all of those who have given their lives to preserve this level and quality of life and the ability to engage with our Constitution. Thanks, man. It says you're welcome. Thank you, man. Seriously, I mean, I really mean that. So God bless you, man. Have a great night, guys. We'll talk here real soon, and we'll see you guys in the next video. God bless. Later on.